Flash on. There we go. Yeah. Got a dope interview coming up with the one and only Radio 3000. Wow. Can y'all hear me out there? I don't like this tablet. The picture ain't, the quality of the picture ain't too good, but we're gonna make it happen. We're doing a virtual interview today. Give people a chance to get up in here. Let me see if radio back. All right. Go ahead and share the live, everybody. Go ahead and share the live. Wait for some people to get up in here, and then we're going to get started, y'all. Let me share the live real quick. Can y'all hear me okay out there? All right, y'all. We're waiting on Radio 3000 to get up in here. Hopefully everybody can hear me cool. Make sure we're sharing the live, y'all. Okay, yeah. I think it's... Alright. Let me tag some more people up in here. Let's go, y'all. We got a dope interview coming up, y'all. It's one y'all don't want to miss. Make sure y'all share the live. Okay, radio is up in here. Let me see. Accept. Add. Make sure it adds. See, it's adding.
Mac-a-lie.
I can't see you.
No?
You see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
I can't see you. Let me see if I can see you on the. Let me see if the people can see. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. Can you? Oh yeah, I can see you on the. Okay, so the people can see you. I just can't see you for some reason. All right.
All right, word.
I can actually see you because I'm on.
Do I need to hang up and call back?
No, it'll be all right because everybody can see you, but me on the thing. But I'm finna just have it playing on my iPad.
All right, for sure.
Give me one moment. All right, everybody go ahead and share the live. Share the live so we can get started with this. Share the live, y'all, before we get started. Okay, nice little background. You in your studio?
Oh, yeah. We ATL Wood right now. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
what dope. That was dope, man. Watching that come in fruition. You transformed it in, and seeing the whole process was dope, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate it, man. You already know, man. I need to create a space where I can just make some shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like, if I ain't making no music, I'm making some visuals, nigga. I'll be feeling like dead, nigga. For real.
That's how I feel about content now. If I
Word.
ain't making no content, like man, I feel like depressed. Like shit.
Yeah, yeah, energy be off and shit. So yeah, try to do this on the daily. You know what I mean? So yeah, we built this spot. Me and my girl, my son.
Yeah.
It took us like 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Cause I didn't even have no real new power tools and nothing. Nigga, I'm hammering shit, hammering nails, paint, getting it done. Mm-hmm.
Well, you know we get it from the mud. Gotta get it from the mud.
Factuals,
Roy
factuals.
Roy said, "What's up, Kenny?"
What's happening?
All right, before we get started, let's while we wait for more people to get in, y'all share the live, y'all. It's the Black and Mickey podcast. We got the one and only Radio 3000 up in this motherfucker. So we're gonna definitely get it lit up in here. What
Fuck up.
song what song should I start it off with?
Be love. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Shit, it's up to you, man. You kick it however you want to kick it. It's good.
Let me
What you
go
got? What you got? What you got? What you got?
let's go with Authentic.
Let's go authentic.
All right, y'all. New song by Radio called Authentic. Well, it ain't too new, but it's a banger. So
Yeah.
we're gonna play it. We got some music coming up for him, from him. Once everybody get up in here, we're gonna start the interview. So y'all make sure y'all share the live, y'all. We got the one and only 209, the 209 king up in this motherfucker.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Here we go,
Yeah.
y'all. His single Authentic. Let's go.
Hey, homie, let me holler at you one time. Hey, come here. I say, hey, homie, where you from? Fuck that, I just keep it authentic. 3,000 wild, no pretending. Faces loaded in the knife, and then home run, whole team winning vibes when I hit it. Champagne pop, high fives when we finish. Never said it was easy. I was watching Jigga on TV. I said one day that's gonna be me. I was too short to play ball in the G League, let alone NBA. There go my whole dream. But I can get a deal, for real. I worked on my skills and my star appeal. Got 10,000 hours, I mastered my bills. My city, Mudville, the valley behind me. My niggas say, well, you get it. My way, nigga, I did it. On the highway, feeling no feelings. This trip all finished. Dream chase, 2020 vision, whatever it takes, don't be all finished. I wasn't blood, I wasn't cuz, but them on my dog, them on my G's. I wanna ball, get back to the hood. That nigga's free, give me that. Authentic, way too authentic. Give me that. Authentic, way too authentic. I'm way too cool to be a fool, be tripping on you. I got way too much to do. It's my gym, old school, better play shit cool. I got way too much to lose, but it can get we outside, for real niggas. We don't lie. Any gunshots in the nighttime, lights off. I'm supposed to right mind pissed off, bullets flying through walls. I was just a kid, why is violence involved? Black on black crime, nigga, I am appalled. No stop scared me from juvenile hall. I was thinking more like push up people for. If we can just get on one accord, bring Mike to the hood, be better for it. I wasn't blood, I wasn't cuz, but them on my dogs, them on my G's. I wanna ball, get back to the hood. That nigga's free, give me that. Authentic, way too authentic. Give me that. Authentic, way too authentic. My niggas say blood, some of my niggas say cuz. All my niggas show love, and I ain't never bang, but I know the streets slang. But my booty told me to stay in my lane, so that's what I did when I say R.I.P. It's a whole lot of sheets who ain't make it to see Obama be president on 9 and 11 or year 2020 when COVID first stepped in. So I'ma keep pushing this dream and keep rapping. The ones from my section, you know who you are. Haven't I kept it authentic thus far? How can I switch up? I can't fuck that. Keep it authentic. 3,000 wild, no pretending. Faces loaded in the knife, and then home run, whole team winning vibes when I hit it. Champagne pop, high fives when we finish. I wasn't blood, I wasn't cuz, but them on my dog, them on my G's. I wanna ball, get back to the hood. That nigga's free, give me that. Authentic, way too authentic. Give me that. Authentic, way too authentic. I'm way too cool to be a fool, be tripping on you. I got way too much to do. It's my gym, old school, better play shit cool. I got way too much to lose, but it can get we outside, for real niggas. We don't lie, but it can get we outside, for real niggas. We don't lie, but it can get we outside, for real niggas. We don't lie. Authentic,
Thank you, Kadik.
authentic,
Appreciate you.
authentic, 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 authentic.
That's authentic by the one and only radio, man. That's one thing about you, man. I always say it, man. Like you are like really the most talented person that I've been around, that I know. I could say that.
Well, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
This nigga do
Appreciate it.
this nigga do a little bit of everything, man. He rap and sing. But we gonna get to all that, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all share the live, y'all. We over here on the Black and Mickey's podcast. So let's go ahead and get started.
Let's do it.
Y'all share the live. Let me share it one more time before we start. I'm sure it's gonna be a dope interview. We got some more of his music.
I'm hammering shit.
We got some more of his music dropping.
I sent you some shit. I sent you some shit for sure.
We got some exclusives too over here, y'all. You
Yes,
know we
yes.
dropped the exclusives over here. All
For
right, so
sure.
let's get with it. Y'all share the live. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. We'll go ahead and get to it. First question. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, like where you from and how was life growing up for you?
Word. Shit. I was born in Sacramento, California. My family from New Orleans, so I'm the first person in my family born in California. So when they came to Cali, I was born and we was moving from city to city. So we started off in Sacramento. Then I moved to Hayward, California, up until probably like third grade. And from Hayward, I was like Hayward, and I stayed in Oakland. Then I moved to Sacramento, back to Sacramento with my dad. My mom and dad broke up, you know what I'm saying? And then my mom got remarried, and then I moved to Tracy from Sacramento. So I went to high school in Tracy, and then we moved to Stockton, you know what I'm saying? And we started going to, Western Ranch. And yeah, so I was going to East Union or whatever. So then, living in Western Ranch and going to school in Manteca. Then college, went to Delta College in Stockton, California, connected with my boy Mac a lot. And so, I mean, I'm from a little bit of everywhere, but I feel like where I learned my game and like how to move and understand what was going on in life was the 209. It definitely Stockton played a major part in that, you know what I mean? And like, it was always like a connectivity with me in the city from way, way back.
Definitely. You was
Yeah.
like you was like the like first one of the only people I know. I know a couple now. The only ones that stayed in Brookside. Like, damn, nigga, I went to his house for the first time. Like, damn, nigga, how you got this? How you what the hell your mama and daddy do? Like,
Yeah, yeah,
nigga,
yeah,
black
yeah,
people.
yeah.
Us that grew up in Stockton, we didn't really have friends in Brookside. You know, that was the
Word,
uppity area. You
word,
know,
word. Yeah,
you
yeah, for
know,
sure.
so
Yeah, yeah. So we
that
Western
was
Ranch to
dope.
Brookside. Yeah, yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
surely, man. Yeah, we definitely. Mom was gritting and grinding. You know what I'm saying, and was able to elevate, and I was able to like study that. You know what I'm saying? Like see, like, oh, this is how you come from this to that. And I can apply that with music.
Yeah, dope, dope. So let me ask you this: what inspired you to get into music?
Man, I always did music since I was a little kid. My dad really, he was a musician in New Orleans, like a drum major. You know what I'm saying? So he led the drum line. He played the slide trombone. You know what I'm saying? Played the piano, the bass. So he would always tell me about stories of him being like so far back in New Orleans, but I never seen him make no music. So like just hearing those stories, he would play music for me all the time, like different kind of music. Like I don't want you to just know about hip hop. You need to learn about soul, R&B, rock, pop. Like he was playing everything growing up. So I would just listen to it. That's kind of where the name radio came from. Just having these different styles, different. I just grew up listening to music, so it was just in me. You know what I mean? To make it. I can
Dope.
remember like being 4 years old, 5 years old, like singing, making up my own song, like way back then. You know what I mean?
So basically, you knew from an early age this is what you wanted to do.
I did. There was a. It wasn't like burning inside of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I had that in my mind. Like, I want to be an artist. I want to be a singer. You know what I'm saying? And then sports come, school come, you start doing all that type stuff, and then like high school, I start getting the urge to create
Track.
again.
I heard you was pretty
Oh
dope
yeah,
in track too, huh?
I was cold track. Yeah, I was one of the I was cold track for surely. Yeah, section five, like one of the fastest in the section. So yeah, I raced the Landenham twins. You know what I mean? Beat one of them niggas, but the other one was way too fast though. Rodney was way too fast. Yeah,
For
shouts out to
sure,
Brandon
for
and
sure.
Rodney
We
Landenham.
had a
Yeah.
question. Somebody in there said, where is he located? Where you located now?
Right now I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. Yep.
ATL. Shout out to Atlanta. To
Yep.
you move around. You move around a lot, man.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
for sure.
and it's crazy. crazy because let me tell before I get to the next question, I want to tell them a little bit about our history about because I think I was one of the first musical people out here to really meet you and really fuck with you on the music level like that. Am I wrong?
From Stockton, I would say, yeah, like where it was like nigga, you became my partner, you know what I'm saying? We working for sure and like moving side by side. Oh yeah, absolutely. I knew people, but you was the first one for sure that I was like working with. Yeah.
It was like destined for us to work together because I remember y'all had a show at Oak Grove and you was passing out flyers saying that you made flyers. So I got your number. I was supposed to link up with you to make me some flyers, and that never happened. But then we ended up in the same damn training class at Teletech,
Hell yeah.
which everybody in Stockton worked at Teletech, and then
Hell
like,
yeah.
and I was like, man, I just met you not too long ago. I was supposed to get some flyers done by you, and from there, we had this bond that's history out there. We did a lot of dope shit together.
Yeah, man. From day one, man, I think we start throwing shows early. Niggas jump in the studio, putting it, man, like getting sponsorships. You know what I mean? From local businesses. Like we was definitely we had rap dreams and we definitely was pursuing them by all means. You know what I'm saying?
Opening them doors for
No, for
folks.
sure, for sure. It didn't seem like at the time it's like you opening the door for yourself, or like we want to get on. But when you look at where the game is now, like we played a major part in those doors that a lot of the young artists get to go through. Not saying that they didn't have their own doors they opened up too, but it was definitely just like I feel like we helped elevate the quality, the sound, the look, the image, and the motion.
Definitely, we definitely did. We took it to another level. I mean, because the pioneers that came before us, they kind of opened it up for us, and once
No doubt.
we pressed the line, made it even open more doors, and now the youngsters they
Yeah,
pressing the line, even open up even more doors.
even
So
more doors. Yes,
everybody plays a part in this.
no doubt,
So
no doubt.
that's why I always say respect the pioneers of this shit.
Yeah, no doubt. And the us pioneers, we gotta respect the young ones coming up. You know what I'm saying? Because they holding the banner up, they holding the flag. So I respect
Man,
the whole
definitely.
game, the whole
We
game. Yeah,
we gonna get to the young generation in a minute. So let me ask you this: Radio 3000.
yeah.
Where did you come up? Where did you come up with your name?
Word. So radio, out there at 209, everybody mostly know me as radio, right? The 3000 came like way later, but man, when I was my first rap name was just Ken E, my real name Kenny. So I was like Ken E, and then that didn't really stick for too long. And my homegirl, I used to be like in class, knock you know what I'm saying, beating on the table, nigga, rapping all day, singing the songs on the radio. So my homegirl, she was like, I'm gonna start calling you radio. You like, hey, you know all the songs on the radio. I need a request. So she'd be like requesting songs every day. And then I used to go to school and I used to go to school with this tape recorder and I used to be interviewing niggas in school, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, on some hits from the street type shit. So I'm interviewing different people. So I just started like embodying it, you know what I mean? And the 3000 came later, like on social media when I tried to get the name radio as a username, but somebody already took it, so I just put the 3000 as a username, and eventually people just start calling me Radio 3000 for my username.
Okay, that 3000 got something to do because I know you're a big. Yeah, I think you're a big Andre 3000 fan.
For
So did
sure.
that play a part?
I definitely am around the time for sure. He had a part to do. He had a heavy part to do with it. I was inspired by just his creativity. You know what I mean? And I felt like the 3000 at the time was like MC or like another title. So I was like, shit, I'm from the class of 3000 shit. And then eventually turned to 3000 style. So like, all my songs sound different. I try to not stay in one box.
Dope, real dope. Hey y'all tuned in to the Black and Mickey's podcast, exclusive interview with the one and only Radio 3000. Wow, y'all, and share the live, y'all support the pod, share the live. Let me get to this next question. You were once in a group, right? And what happened with that, and what's the difference between being in a group and being a solo artist?
Yeah, that's a good ass question. Shouts out to the Abyss, my boy Beethoven, my boy Kalian. Man, that's the origin story of, when I really kind of like found my skills, start recording with those guys. You know what I mean? My boy Beethoven, myself, we started off making beats. I was writing songs. I was singing only at the time. He'll rap. He'll make the beat rap. And then Kalian came about from San Jose, and we formed the group. You know, I was always the guy on the hook. But then eventually they was like, nah, nigga, we battle rappers. You got to learn how to rap. So, I started learning how to rap, and then so they wasn't writing my raps. It was like, you got to write your own rap. They didn't care how I was kicking it. And eventually I started getting better and better at it. So it all started from there. And being in the group, it was dope because it was it's a unit. You can lean on somebody when you need help. You know what I mean. You got brotherhood. It's a friendship. And then you all push each other forward. Like that's how the Abyss was. Like we was moving like all for one for all. Like anywhere we go, we it's us. All we need is us three, and we can do anything.
And them niggas was
Um,
dope rappers too, so I know they
oh,
push your pen game.
for
Definitely
sure, yeah.
Kalian.
Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, that like him, like the aggressiveness of Skilly, and then Kalen is like his lyricism. I was trying to I feel like I'm a combination of both of them. You know what I mean? Like I tried to pull and create my own style basically from them. You feel me? But yeah, it was just dope to be in a group, and it taught me about like how to work, because I gotta be how to be accountable. You know what I mean? I gotta make sure that I'm not looking foolish to the guy left and right to me. So I'm on top of my shit. They on top of their shit. Every time we in the studio, it's like war. Like who gonna write the best bars? And then going solo, it's just you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's you. You got to believe in you. You know what I'm saying? Then you start developing other little uh, groups around you to kind of help you push forward. So now I got to look for a manager. I got to look for this or that. So my inner circle start changing when you go solo. If you really trying to go for it, you got to build a team, and that was hella different from the guys that I grew up with, going to school with in the Abyss. Feel me?
Dope, dope. Okay. So knowing all three of you guys, right? You know, because all y'all my homeboys and stuff. So
Yeah.
so is this a very fair assessment? I would say Gilly was the beat maker, one of the best in the game too. The Beethoven, also known as Skilly, he was one of the best for the beats. I felt like hold on, he off. Hold on, let me get him back on. I don't know what happened. Hold on, y'all. Let's get him back on, y'all. Share the live, y'all. Y'all can make his podcast.
My bad.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Share the live, y'all. Y'all on the Black and Mickey podcast. But I was giving an assessment of the Abyss. I came up with y'all doing a lot of music with y'all, and I would
Facts.
say my assessment of it was Gilly was the guy that really y'all leaned on for like the beat making.
Yeah.
Kalian, uh, he was more of the rapper, the artist, the dope. You know, he kicked the dope shit, the dope bars. Then you was like the hook guy that could rap and sing, and and then you was like you said, kind of a combination of both of them. Because you
Yeah.
even start making beats. Is that a
Facts.
fair assessment?
No, that's real. That's real. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
All
Hell yeah.
right, for sure, y'all. Y'all tuned in. Make sure y'all share the live support. Hey, so let me ask you this. Uh, do you have like 3 moments where you felt like, Mama, I made it? Give me three
You
moments.
said 3 moments where I felt like I made it.
Mama, I made it. Like,
Mama, I
we
made it
up now.
moments. Ah man, the first one ever was when we dropped Ease the Pain on K-Win. Yeah. That was my first like, oh shit, I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Mama, I made it. And we was the first being like some of the first artists to ever get like radio regular rotation. But I remember just like making the record the day before, coming to the studio like hella early in the morning, probably like
Early in the
five.
morning. Finding a
I
way
was
to get in.
Hey, it's been so long, nigga. My memory, nigga, I feel like it was like 4 in the morning, 4,
Yeah,
5, nigga. Like at
like
Kane,
5 in the morning.
yeah, it's like 5 a.m. at Kane when we go down to the station.
Doors was
Doors
locked.
was
The doors was locked.
locked.
We found a
Oh,
way in. We
yeah,
found a way upstairs.
yeah. We get a record to him like, yo, we made this record for Rick Chase that passed away. You know what I mean? Hope y'all like it. And we get in as soon as we get downstairs, turn the car on.
Before we even made it back to your house, which was around the corner. And it
Yeah,
was it was it was crazy too, because you remember him saying, "Oh, everybody's sad. I don't think we're gonna be able to get it on." And then it felt like something we felt it coming on, right?
yeah. It was like like God was like, all right, here it go. Mama, I made it coming. You feel me? And when the record dropped, it was. Bro, that was the best feeling I ever felt in
All
life.
right.
Like that's when radio was really radio too.
So
Like when being on the radio was big.
after you get to your other two moments, we're gonna run that track
Yep,
too. So
for sure.
give us your other two moments.
My other two moments was 106 when I was on 106 in Park. That was the mama I made it moment. When we did the spring bling out there in Florida. That definitely let me know like, yo, like they're going on national TV now, putting on for the whole 209, young, fresh, fly. You know what I mean? Like that was a moment for sure, and that actually opened up the
And let,
doors.
me- let, let me correct you on something too, because I heard your story about that and you left me out of it, bro.
Did
You
I?
left me
I
out
can't.
your
You in
story.
the video? You in the video?
I know, but you left me out the story. I'm the one that told you to go out there. I'm the one that told you about it.
I thought Fireboy was the one that told me to go.
No, I told you I got
You
accepted to
said you
go
was
on there.
going out. You say
They
you
doing
right. You
open
right. You did.
auditions out there,
You
and
did.
y'all, you and your boys, y'all got up there and rolled out there, and I was like, okay,
Facts.
dope.
And
Dope.
I wasn't supposed to do it though. I just went out there to go like supply
Yeah,
the boy. Remember, I didn't have my
yeah,
music or some shit like.
but I told you they got open auditions too.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can
you
still
did,
get
you
in.
did,
You can still
you
get
did.
in.
All right,
Mhm.
I stand corrected. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
For
heard the
sure.
story. I was like, this nigga left me off the
Hey,
whole
it
story.
was so long ago, Mac. My bad,
Yeah, no,
nigga.
but but it's crazy because you made it and you still kept it real and took me on with you.
Facts,
That,
facts.
and
Yeah,
that's what we would always do. Any shows, any big shows we had with one. If I had a big show or you had a big show, we would always say, "Nigga, come rock."
yeah,
We would
yeah. Like,
get
nigga,
our
why not?
time.
Why not? I was never into we was never into the gatekeeping, like holding niggas back so we can be the only niggas shining. Like, fuck that, nigga. Like, the stage is hella big. Everybody can get on this motherfucker.
Yeah, definitely. What's your third moment?
My third moment, damn, man.
Come on, man. I know that there's a lot. There's a lot, and I'm just honored to be in the first two.
Yeah, no, fair. Yeah, those are the kickers. I'm trying to see like was me going overseas and being over there for the first time, cause that was crazy. But like when I really felt like I was on, I think when I signed to Warner, that's when that was like my next like
Ooh,
bow, like oh shit, like I'm signed to a major label right now. You know what I mean? And I'm still independent in the sense like I'm controlling the situation. It's not like I got a fucked up deal. I came to them as partner, and that's when I felt like oh shit, like I'm really on. Like I got a Warner. My mail come from Warner Music when they send me a check. I'm like, oh shit, nigga, like, come on.
that's dope. And I'm gonna get into that a little later too, also. But that's definitely dope to actually be signed as in a partnership deal where they didn't own all your. It wasn't no 360 deal, and they didn't own all your shit and all that. So you
Yeah.
kind of did a little differently.
Hey, because you know what it was, Mac, after the Rick Chase thing happened when we was you know, the record was doing crazy, like playing, I don't even know how many times. We was in heavy rotation.
Every
Where
road.
it started being played in the Bay Area and all that other stuff. Like I was like, nigga, where's our money at? Like, why we ain't getting paid for
We
this?
didn't get
You know what I'm
paid. We didn't get paid nothing for
saying?
that.
So it always that actually sparked my whole like nigga I gotta learn about this business. Some this shit is not it's deeper than just why we ain't like the niggas on BT right now. Why we ain't eating like that? You know what I'm saying? Like what's
Man, we
going
should have
on?
had a nice. We should have had a nice little bag for that.
Oh yeah, for
The way
sure.
K Win spent it, I heard Camille was
KML
spending it
start
too.
playing it too. Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
that's all you need. That's true. That KML once it hit KML we was on. But it was I remember going to this music conference and then they start talking about the music business. I was like, damn, all this shit is involved just to making money. That's when after Rick Chasing, that's when I moved to LA and start going to the Musicians Institute to learn about the music business.
Yeah, because we were just happy for the exposure.
Facts.
We
It was
wasn't
fun.
worried about getting paid, really.
We wasn't. I was a little bit though. I
Uh,
started thinking about that shit in my mind after a while because I'm like, nigga, we
After,
on. Yeah,
in
after it took a while.
hindsight,
Yeah, it took a while. Took a while. Yeah.
but it was just happy. Definitely, for myself coming from Stockton and knowing ain't too many K Win ain't playing Stockton artists in rotation. Maybe you can
No.
get your stuff played like on Talent Tuesday or Friday Night Hype, but to actually get a song in rotation where they playing it 8 to 10 times a day, like we
Heavy
definitely
rotation.
man.
Yeah,
And
that shit
and,
was
and,
great.
and it was a moment for me hearing too, like hearing that song. A lady called in. She said she requested the Rick Chase song to get played, and she was like, please can you play it? I'm sitting in my car outside of my job, and I want to hear it before I go into work. I was like, damn, it's real.
Yeah, for real.
This shit
It
is
was, it was
real.
it touched people at the time. It was necessary for the moment, and I think we caught the right thing at the right time. Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to the song real quick before we move on. They saying play the song.
Man, I ain't heard that since woo.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's still. Hey, they should be playing it on Rick Chase's birthday. They should be playing it on his anniversary, his death anniversary.
yeah,
They should definitely be supporting that. K Win Lucas, I'm gonna hit you up about this.
yeah. Just on some,
That's
yeah.
the
That's just pay homage to it because he got K Win popping.
yeah,
Rick Chase
yeah.
got
Rick
K Win popping.
Chase came in and
Yeah,
he really took it up because he started getting the Bay Area followers because he spent a lot of his time on Cameo. And he came out here and he really tuned it up, turned it up on him. Y'all, we gonna play this Ease the Pain tribute to Rick Chase with myself and the Abyss, with 2/3 of the Abyss, Skilly on the beat, and rapping, radio on the hook, and I got a verse on this, y'all. So we're gonna play Ease the Pain, y'all. Share the live. I don't want nobody giving. Hold on, I gotta run it back because y'all gotta hear that. Y'all gotta hear what we heard when we was in the car. Y'all gotta hear that we had the moment we kept that the tempo thing sound in there for some reason.
yeah,
And and every time they played it on K Win, I kind of felt they was finna play it because it's a
yeah,
pause.
yeah.
It's a
It's
pause
like
in there. So y'all, here we go. Ease the pain. I don't want nobody giving me love. Now that my friends gone, what am I supposed to do? They came to me and told me to relax. And he said to me, he always had my back. What am I supposed to do? Now that my friend is gone, how am I to carry on? How am I to find a way to ease it? Now that my
that's
friend is
crazy,
gone,
bro. Like the
how
rawness
am
of
I
it.
to carry on? How am I to find a way so stand stay strong, command the team, keep your head up, and play on. I know he's going to the game, he just watching the buzz. He's putting his wings on my seat, that's right, stocking me love. Real down to earth, dude, so free with words. Real fashion, give his last, make sure the needy preserved. You ain't heard, niggas found me, gave turkeys a meal. Like I just lost one now, another yard, heard me for real. And we ain't living just to die, no, we dying to live. And that's a lot of other kids, so I'm buying the give. I got the Lord on my side, he keep me strong when I'm weak. And every time I get knocked down, he put me back on my feet. The morning changes can't replace it, there ain't nothing like Rick. Dedicated to his job, he would come in sick. And now he's with Aaron Biggs in the hands of the Lord. I think about you, grab the mic and just stand and record. I'm like,
Man,
now that my friend is gone, how am I to carry on? How am I to find a way to ease the pain? Now that my friend is gone, how am I to carry on? How am I to find a way to ease the pain? I become more wise, watching questions turn to answers till there's no more why. Reality sets in and I start to realize life is great, but one day we all must die. Lights out, candle lit with my pen and pad, thinking of the past, things all the homies I had. Try to cover up my cries as I start to laugh. Just writing this song opens up old scabs. My Christmas list is to just bring them back, and I know all my people can agree with that. When the clouds come, I need an umbrella of love. I know you're in a better place, watching us from above. May God bless you and your family. When night comes day, have faith and pray. Whether good is away, let your soul hear through the radio. And I know I'll see you soon one day. Yeah. Now that my friend is gone, how am I to get him? I don't know how am I to find. I've been making from day to day. He's the pain. Now that my friend is gone, how am I to carry on? I can't make it. I can't make it. I can't make it. He's the pain. I need you. Way to ease the pain.
that's dope.
Man, that's historical right there, bro.
That's crazy. I ain't heard that song in years, bro.
It's
Like
been
just the
years.
yeah, like the feeling of it, like damn, bro, that really was. That was like that was a real pivotal moment. Like without that record, I don't know, bro. It would have
That
been a
helped me
different
a lot too,
path.
man.
You said what you say?
That helped me a lot too. And so you remember the story behind that, right? We wasn't even in the competition, right? They actually, this is what I got from the DJ. They wanted to just put us in because it was a contest
Yeah.
going on at the time at K-Win. They wanted just to the contest was for Talent Tuesday, and the winner gets to perform with Mario and Isis and Primary Colors
Yeah.
at the Winter Jam concert. And they wanted just to put us in there, and it was like, well, we ain't just gonna put y'all in there. We just gonna put this song in the contest. Remember, it
Yeah.
wasn't in the
Fact.
contest,
Yeah, yeah. We just
and
don't
even
because they was hot
uh
about that.
yeah,
The other artists were
somebody
hot
got
about
mad at me. One of the homies got mad.
it.
One of the homies got mad, and I remember on live. I mean, he called up there on the station, and he was going off that they put us in there, and dude was like, man, the DJ was like, I hope this don't turn into no
Street beef.
uh Biggie Small and
Tupac.
Tupac beat. That's
That's
why I
funny.
got the homie like, nigga, y'all wouldn't have won. No way. The girl would have won. We had to beat the little young girl.
That's crazy, bro. Damn.
So yeah, that opened up a door to us to perform. That was like my first like big concert
Yeah, me too.
where
Yeah,
we
like with
signing
names, like when
autographs.
we own the flyer, like they naming our names when they announced he coming to town. Like it was that was big, bro.
Signing autographs, and at that moment, I remember the security tried to say stop the people. Like, no, man,
Yeah, we the
they
we, we the hometown heroes around this
yeah,
motherfucker.
nigga, hold on, don't stop nobody from getting our autograph, nigga. Don't
Facts,
stop nobody.
facts,
Like, let them come on up,
facts.
So that was a big moment for us.
Yeah,
And
it made me
then we
realize
got
that we can. It made me realize that we can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what that did for me. I was like, man, we could do it, bro. Like we
and
could do
then we
it.
hit their ass back to back when we did the tribute song to Aaron, RP Aaron Vickers,
Oh yeah,
and we
man.
won. We won the next contest, and we got to open up at the fair for Amanda Perez, which
Yep,
was
I remember
also
that.
that was
All
that
right.
was like that was
So my
that was hella dope too.
yeah, that was fire. Yeah, we was like Southside, right? Yeah, fairgrounds. Yeah, that shit was fire, bro. We had
All
some good
right,
ass
all
times.
right. So let's get on with the interview. Y'all share the live. Y'all tuned into the Black and Mickey's podcast. I got a special interview with my boy, my bro, Radio 3000. Uh, so let me ask you this. So what? I guess that probably would be one of them to the question. But what two songs do you think created the most buzz for you?
Hold on real quick. Hold on.
Totally said, "Let us hear it." You didn't hear it? We just played it. Oh, the RP Aaron song. I'll probably play that at the end. I, I'll probably play that one at the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, we
All right.
won the next.
Yeah. No, my bad. What you say, Matt?
What two songs do you think created the most buzz for you?
Man, probably. I'm trying to think like what era, right? Like, I probably nervous when I dropped nervous. That record really that start causing a pretty big buzz. When I dropped nervous, that was my first record I did with Warner. When I was overseas, that one, and then probably like same thing every night. Yeah. All right,
So,
ready. All right, so go to be cool. Yep, indeed. Hello.
all right, yeah. Can you give us some places you have performed and some major artists you have performed with?
Shit, man. L.A., Atlanta, New York,
L.A.
Singapore.
How
Yeah.
we performed at House of Blues, didn't we?
Yeah. Oh yeah, L.A. Yeah, we was going crazy. We the House of Blues, BB King's, Hollywood City Walk. You know what I'm saying? Universal Studios over there.
I forgot that
Damn.
Long Beach one where we opened up a Genuine, and we did a show with T-Pain there. I forgot the
Yeah.
name of that one in Long Beach.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn, I forgot what the name of that spot. I think it was like the 360 or something like that. The Vault. That's what it was. The Vault.
The
Yeah.
Vault, the Vault,
Yeah.
yeah, the
The
Vault.
Vault. Yeah, we used to be at the Vault, Long Beach, and that's when we start break. That's when we was doing the tour on Stockton. Where you at? That's when we start
Yeah,
doing
Stockton, where you at?
yeah, like we start stepping outside the city and doing a lot more stuff outside the city. So yeah, Los Angeles was dope living out there, man. Like,
Yeah, and it's crazy because like we stayed connected. I think you moved to LA first, and
yeah,
then I ended up moving to Long Beach.
yeah,
I think you were staying in like Glendale.
yeah. I was in Glendale by the time you had came out there. Yeah, because I
Yeah,
was already out there for like a couple years. Yeah.
and I moved to Long Beach for a couple years, and that's how we really connected with doing those Long Beach shows and shit. You had to plug with a promoter over there, Action Jackson or something.
Yeah, yes, man. I still talk to Jackson to this day, bro.
Mhm.
I just talked to him. Yeah, I talked to him probably like a couple weeks ago. Yeah,
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah. Shout out to
Jackson.
him, man, because he
Yeah,
came in showing us a lot of
facts.
love. And that,
Yeah,
that was
I
dope.
mean, Long Beach was dope, bro. Shout out to the All Nighters. You know what I'm saying? They really opened up the doors for
Oh
us. And
yeah, I
we,
remember them niggas. Yeah, they
yeah,
was dope. They was the homies.
yeah. They opened up. They definitely opened up the door for us in that side, in that city. You feel me?
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then you ended up moving to Atlanta, and then I ended up moving to Atlanta, and we was like
And you was
10
damn near
minutes
around the
away from
corner.
each
Yeah,
other.
you was right there. You was around the corner, bro. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey, I stay in the nigga. That's the sticks. You feel me? So like, nigga, when he was out there, I was like, nigga, how this nigga right down the street? That's crazy.
that
So
was
yeah, he
crazy. That was
definitely
crazy how
brothers,
shit.
man. We definitely brothers,
Yeah,
man.
that was crazy. Like none of this was planned or nothing, and it just happened that way, you know.
Crazy,
So that's
crazy.
that's what's up. All right, so give us some major artists that you have performed with
Man, we gonna say, damn, shit. Oh, like on stage or like studio on stage.
on stage.
Uh, Mario. Shit, man. I gotta think. Stevie Wonder. Brandy. Um, man, I'm trying to think of like some more recent artists.
You got to
Do.
give them the T-Pain,
Oh yeah,
Genuine. You got to give.
T Pain, Genuine. Um, who else I think? Neo. Um, damn, bro, like my mind going blank right now. Shawty Low, Future, um, Jacquees. It's a lot of cats, bro.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm starting to
so
think
you
like, damn, it's too many to remember, man. Yeah.
yeah, way too Keith. We actually had Keith. You had Keith booked at a show we did in Sacramento. Keith.
Oh yeah, Keith the Sneak, B.O.B. Yeah, B.O.B. was actually I put on B.O.B.'s first concert in Atlanta.
Oh,
Yeah,
dope.
yeah. So
Dope. Well,
yeah.
get to that. You had so you also do like music seminars and stuff, right? Y'all, I forgot what it was called.
Yeah. The Rated Next convention.
Rated Next. There we go.
Yeah. So after we moved to LA and I studied the music business, that's when I started learning about the game, and then we start connecting with different record labels. So my thing was like, man, I didn't want nobody else to like go through what I was going through, what we went through when it came to like missing out on money on our music. You feel what I'm saying? So we me and my sister put together this convention where we flew the record labels out to San Francisco, and then we gave them an opportunity. We gave like, I mean, a lot of Stockton artists came out at that time. You know what I'm saying? Artists from the 209 came out. A lot of Bay Area artists came out, and pretty much we was just giving them, we was like the early pioneers when it came to like music seminars and giving people the game on how to move and how to do it independently. You know what I'm saying? We was real early. That's like oh 05, 2005. So we was real early in that kind of movement. And we really did give people opportunities. We had Interscope there, Warner Music was there, all the major record labels was there. Shouts out to Dwayne Dwayne Wiggins, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? He was out. He was like, that was my
He
first.
was, yeah.
Yeah,
I
he was.
thought
That was
about
the.
that. Yeah, he
Yeah, that was
was.
the first celebrity that like really like endorsed me. You know what I'm saying? It was like, nah, I like what you're doing. I'm supporting what you got going on. Let me know. So he was the first like, celebrity that ever really like endorsed my vision of where I seen this independent music game going. So, but yo,
Yeah, that was dope, man. You had to be there. You had to be there, y'all. You had to be there during those times.
facts.
Because that's when we had to really grind. You had to grit and grind to really get out there. We didn't. the internet was out, but it wasn't like,
We didn't know how to use it like how it's being used now. Like it wasn't that's not what you used the internet for back in the day. Like you was
yeah.
just it was different. Nigga, you on Black Planet, nigga, you on MySpace, and you on damn near whatever chat group, you feel me, just talking to motherfuckers. This is the first time we was like that shit was still early to just be able to talk to somebody from far away. Like so we wasn't really using it on like
And
promotion.
even back then, it wasn't as easy as it is now just to go
Yeah.
through TuneCore, DistroKid,
Yeah,
and
no, yeah.
drop music.
Distribution was major. Like if a nigga told you he had distribution deal, oh, he was on. He was on. Like damn, your CDs be in the store. Remember what's that music store that was in Stockton? Was it C4? And we could actually go there and you could put your music in the store on consignment.
C4, yeah, and
Yeah,
Tower
C4.
Records. My shit was
Yeah.
in Tower Records
Tower
too.
Records. Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah, back then you had to go to them. You had to go holler at them directly and be like, yo, put my shit on the counter, you know what I mean? On the shelves.
because
But it
I
was
even
hard to
remember
get you.
when I put my album out, and Skilly was like, "Nigga, I didn't know you was doing a real album. Like, nigga, I would have did more. I would have did more on your album if I knew, because it was hard to put out albums.
Yeah, it was.
So
It was.
niggas really couldn't believe that I was putting out an actual album that made it to Tower Records,
Yeah, that
that
was
made it to these record stores. You know,
yeah,
I figured out the game where you can put shit on consignment,
yeah,
and to go to like L.A. and see my CD in Tower Records out in L.A.
yeah. That
That
was
was dope
crazy.
to me.
Yeah, you was definitely you definitely was early on that shit for sure. But
I
distribution was everything back
pioneered a lot of this shit, bro.
then. I definitely could
But
concur with that
but
part, bro.
it was always love. It was always love from us both. All right, so let me get to this next question. I guess you kind of answered it, but I'm gonna still ask you: have you ever been signed to a label? If so, how did that come together, and how did it work out? Because you didn't give us
Yeah.
a backstory on,
Yeah.
finding.
So when I was in LA, all the labels was kind of like was inquiring about me, trying to. And they was watching me. They've been watching for a long time, and it was hard to get a deal here in the States because every time I would like sit in them offices, it would just be like, we come from Northern California, we real gamed up, you know what I mean? Like we just ain't nobody gonna say no slick shit, you know what I mean, or do no slick shit. So when I'm here, and I went to school for it, so like every time I was offered a deal here in the States, it was just always some bullshit. Like it was always I had to do this or do that, or it just didn't. It was outside of my like moral compass of like, nah, bro, I'm not changing my name and I'm not about to rap about killing hella niggas because that like the niggas that grew up around with, if they ever hear me just rapping about that, they be like, nigga, what are you talking about? Like I feel like I'm just real within myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Who
cool with real
surrounds you
niggas
to
because I'm
talent.
real with myself. You feel me? Like that ain't my shit. And like labels would really try to push me to change my shit. Like be like this. I'm like, nah, bro. Like that's I mean, nigga, I know some niggas that's hella good that rap like that, but I'm not that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that sometimes it's that, sometimes it's the money ain't right or this or that. So it was always hard to get a real solid deal. Not like I couldn't have signed here in the States, but it was never the right situation. So when I went overseas, I started getting on the radio over there, and then the major labels over there, which is still Universal, Warner Music, Sony Music, but it's just the division over there. That's the offices there. The deals that they offered me was way more better than the deals I can get here in the States. So I started realizing like, okay, when I signed with Warner, yeah, I'm doing a territory deal in Warner in Southeast Asia, but then now Warner in America's calling me because they want the record and they want the video, they want the territory rights in America. So that's when I started realizing and learning about like territories and shit like that with the major labels. So it was cool for me because I was able to like play the game how I wanted to play it. Like I could put, if I came through with a project that was like that made enough sense where they wanted to get behind it financially, they would. And if they was like, oh no, this is kind of more, so we'll just give you distribution, we'll do some marketing promotion, I would take those too because I'd be like, shit, I just wanted to get the music out. And it is a big difference from releasing on a major and an independent, right? Like it's a big difference as far as just like the push that they give you. Um and I was able to like use the label for the major distribution and some of the avenues that they had like as far as radio promotions and marketing, but then I was able to still like get my own investors to like put more behind the project so it'll go up. So it was that's how it kind of came about, and that was like my approach to it. Like I wanted to make sure that I still had like creative control, and I still didn't I wasn't like signed to them as a slave. You feel me?
You didn't sell your soul.
Yeah, nah, they sell my soul. That's what they want in the States, but over there, that's not what it was. It was way more, and I say easier, but they wanted the music, they wanted the vibe. Yeah. hmm Yeah.
Common
Oh no, man, I
sense.
could tell you a crazy. I like what his message is saying because I could tell you something crazy about Capital. I don't give a damn. I'll say it out loud. Like, bro, like I had a meeting in there and they literally was like, bro, uh, if you ain't talking about killing niggas, we ain't even really kind of looking for your shit. I'm like, damn, like, and it's crazy to actually hear it, like hear somebody that's in a position of power to actually say it to your face. Like, damn, like this really is a evil ass game. You feel me?
Dope, because he says, Lavish Rich says, thanks for the answer. We know they pushing that kill black people, but some people jump on that because they want that money, not knowing what all it really, not knowing what all it really comes with, and people scared to speak on that.
They definitely. And see, like I've been talking about it for a while, so there was a lot of those doors and avenues because I was already, like I said, I was flying the record labels too. San Francisco to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? So they already knew who I was in the inside, behind the scenes. So when I started like about saying shit, they was just like, oh no, that nigga, we can't. They don't want people that got their own brain. They want young artists that don't know shit and they could take advantage of. At least that's how it was at that time. Now these young artists, you could blow up from your phone and you don't need nobody to do
They still
nothing. So
pushing that shit.
they
They
there,
pushing
they
it
are.
even worse.
They are.
They pushing
Facts,
it
yeah.
even worse
Nah,
now.
that's facts. That's facts. Yeah,
All right.
that's
So
facts.
tell us, who are some of your musical inspirations?
Oh man, we're going Michael Jackson. We're going Tupac. I got a crazy list. Michael Jackson, Tupac. Hey, real quick. Hey, nigga, you heard that nigga Boo Capone talking about Michael Jackson fought Tupac?
Her who?
Boo Capone, he got a video online talking about Michael Jackson whooped Tupac.
Oh yeah,
That shit funny.
yeah, I did hear that. Yep,
Yeah, that's funny.
that's
But
crazy.
anyway, yeah, for real. Yeah, Michael Jackson, Tupac, man, Jay-Z. I love Jay-Z. Andre 3000, Stevie Wonder. Man, really the greats. Like anybody that's Kendrick Lamar, I call him King Kendrick. I think he's really that dude. Um, a lot. E40 for sure. 40. It's all the greats, man. Anybody that just did it big, those are my favorites.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate that. All right. So tell us, what was it like touring in Asia?
Oh
People don't
man,
experience that. People never experience really touring. Like I never really been on no official tour. Like I used to call it a 209 tour when
yep,
I used to get all my shows and I used to take 209 artists with me, but it wasn't really a official tour. I made my own tour, you know.
yeah,
But tell us, how was it like touring in Asia, a foreign country?
man. It was so dope, bro. Because it was like, first of all, you realize how impact. My bad. I'm turning the light off for a second. But you realize how impactful black people are around, like, as much as they try to suppress us here in America, make us feel like we ain't shit or this and that, like the outside world, like man, we the shit. Around the world, people love black people. Like they want to be like us, you know what I'm saying? They listen to the music. So hip hop is so strong around the world. That's one thing I realized, like, damn, like our music is like we some real influential people. So when we doing these shows and touring, like they just mad receptive to it. They might not even speak proper English, but they know all the words to your songs. And that would just be tripping me out. Like, damn, like whatever it is about the vibration of this music, they just love it. They don't, a lot of times they don't even know what we saying even mean. They just love our motion. They love everything we do. So it was dope, man. Just going from like city to city, different cities I never seen before, never heard of before, different countries that I never even imagined going to. You know what I mean? It's just every place has its own experience, its own story. It's fire, bro. I like, man, music really, God really. I say God used music to really, man, open up the world for me, man. I'm thankful every day about that. Like, you know, it could have been, could have been totally different. It took a different path, but you definitely use music to take me around the world.
So touring out there, I see you ended up from going out there on a tour to actually moving out there. How did
Yeah,
how did that come about?
man, that's a good one. So Yeah, so I went out '08 probably for like 6 months, and I got a 6 month contract. That was after I performed on. So okay, after Spring Bling, you know, here in the States, I start noticing like, okay, niggas start know who I am, and then all of a sudden I got a call from my homegirls from Houston at the time. They see me on Spring Bling. They was like, yo, we got this opportunity in Singapore, blah blah blah, and shit. The Singapore people seen my video from Spring Bling. They wound up giving me a contract, so I took it 6 months. So I was there for 6 months. While I was there, I wound up getting a song on the radio. So that started blowing up in Singapore, started blowing up in different countries. And then they called me back like, yo, you know, after my contract was done, I came back to America and I was like pushing out here. You feel me? I think that's probably around the time I was doing like I did the bow tie parties and shit. That's when I like came back. And I still was like, if I'm not mistaken, timeline wise, but so I came back for the States for a minute, and then they called me. They was like, "Yo, your record blowing up out here. We need you to come back out here." So I went back out there, did another couple of months, and then I was like, "Man, I got to get back to the States. I got to get a deal." I was still like deal chasing, still trying to get a deal. So I came back to the States, pushed out here for a minute. I wound up getting signed to Sony Red, and then that somehow something crazy happened with that deal, and it didn't fall through. So I was like, man, I got to get back overseas, man. So I took another contract in Indonesia. And then after that, since 2011, and then I just wind up staying out there from 2011 all the way to like 2021.
Mm, that was dope story. So how did
Yeah.
you feel too? I feel like we was robbed at the Spring Bling.
Oh yeah, we was robbed.
Definitely after we found out all the logistics to the people that won, they was
Yeah.
connected to Pretty Ricky, right?
Right. Yeah, they was trying to break them as artists. Yeah,
Yeah.
they was breaking them as artists. So yeah, we didn't get the W, but it was cool, man. I feel like like if anybody remember that, like sometimes people still be like, "Yo, nigga, did you do 106 Park with no music?" Like people still remember that. That was like whoever did that before went on TV and this beatbox. You feel what I'm saying? And then you got the homies, nigga. Like we created our own. That was real hip hop shit.
Turf
Like we didn't need no music.
dancing, and hey, not that wasn't rehearsed or nothing, because
Nah, cause
I
remember they
brought the
made
turf dancers out there.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, they was gonna be on your set. So yeah, we wound up just gelling the show together. Niggas didn't know what we was finna do when we got on that stage. Cause remember that I couldn't even beatbox the rest that I was. Pat was like, "No, nah, you can't do any song that people already know. I guess some copyright shit." So I was just making up shit on stage as we went. Nigga. We went crazy.
You, you said some Mac Dre. You
Yeah,
still know that verse?
shit, man. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
That, that was fresh though. We definitely
Yeah,
we we definitely represented. We definitely represented for Stockton, and just sometimes a win, sometimes a loss is a win.
that's what
I
man
feel I
for
still
real.
feel like we won. We made a lot of dope connections.
Yeah, for real. And once again, man, that kind of like I said, that really, if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't even have went overseas. That 106 and Park performance opened up the overseas shit for sure. For sure.
Like niggas started getting clothes. Remember the lady from Miss Clean or whatever that shit was, and
Yeah, yeah, Mesquite,
she
yeah.
yeah she gave
Nigga said,
us some shit, and you stayed connected to her, and
yeah.
yeah
She was mad
yeah
cool,
that
man.
that that was
She
real
was
dope. That was real dope for sure. Let me ask you this: if you could work with one artist and one producer, who would they be?
one artist and one producer. Uh Man. I still want to work with Timberland. I feel like Timberland the GOAT. One artist that I love to work with right now. mm, I wouldn't mind working with Kendrick right now. I think that would be a dope collaboration. I feel like I could do a record with Kendrick and I'll like hold my own with Kendrick. And I just feel like I feel like we would make some dope ass shit.
Would you be singing or you rapping with him?
Shit, I don't know. I feel like we'll get in there and it just be some dope ass fire
Creative
shit.
minds.
Yeah, yeah. I don't even. He might be like they can do both. You feel me? Like, I don't even really look at them separately now. I feel like back in the day was a hell of a separation, but now everybody rap and sing or rap melodically. You know what I'm saying? Man, when I first came up, when I go to the labels, they'd be like, "Nigga, you can't rap and sing. You got to choose which one you gonna do." And I was like, that always bothered me. What you mean? But now everybody do it. Everybody rap and sing.
Yeah, yeah. So, but singing is your first
Yeah,
your first,
yeah,
first
singing.
love, right?
Yeah, that's my first. Yeah, that's my first thing. That's like my God given talent. But I feel like rapping was I had to learn how to rap. I mean, even singing too, I had to develop to be able to sing better over time. But I didn't. I wasn't rapping when I was a little kid. Like I just started rapping, like I said, until I connected with the abyss.
Average Rich said, "Can you pull up the video from Spring Break? It's on YouTube.
Yeah, it is.
What what,
Yeah,
what is that? Or how can they
you could
find that on YouTube?
you could type oh man, just type in like what
That was
10
2013, right?
2007, 2000, man, that was
2007.
2007.
Damn,
Yeah,
I'm
that was
way off.
2007. Yeah,
Yeah,
2007 Spring
2007.
Bling. Type in like C4 or something like that, cause that's how I found mine.
Oh,
Once I typed in
oh
C4,
yeah, that's the people that
yeah,
won, huh?
yeah. Man, I'll never forget them niggas. Them niggas, where are they now? You know what I'm
Yeah, them
saying?
niggas wasn't fucking with us. We definitely should have
Mhm.
won that.
Yeah,
We
factuals.
definitely should have won that, man. Damn.
Factuals.
Imagine if you would have won.
Oh yeah, it would have been crazy.
It would have
It would have been
been
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, who knows what that would have turned into.
Hey, and I just imagine what if both of us would have had time on that
On
stage
that, oh
on
yeah,
our
that'd be
own
crazy.
set,
That'd be
because
crazy.
because I tell the story too. The one who threw it, PC,
Yeah.
is
That's songs.
Pat Charles. I was supposed to do by myself, right?
Yeah.
I was supposed to pull it up, back a lot real quick. Hold on. I was supposed to do by myself. So on the way there in the taxi to the hotel where the audition was, we got called back for the second audition,
Right.
and you did your thing, and then they called us back too, and my whole mind was I'm doing by myself,
Right.
and I had just did a new song called "Chain in My Mouth."
I remember that one.
Yeah, and we pulled up. The taxi let me put my CD in there. We pulled up, slapping in the taxi. Ugh, I got my chain in
Chain
my
in my
mouth.
mouth. Yeah.
Ugh, I got my chain in
Yeah.
my mouth. And we
Yeah.
pulled up, and people was outside the hotel. They got up, started dancing and this and that, and then a representative from BET, she was like, "Who is that?" And I was like, "That's me."
Mm.
And so that made me do that song on the second audition when I was supposed to do by
By myself.
myself.
Yeah, by
So
myself was your hit. That was your hit.
yeah,
That was your hit.
but I went off frame, and so after I didn't get selected, I wanted to cuss. You know my attitude. I wanted to cuss a nigga out like, nigga, I'm better than most of these motherfuckers in here.
Hey,
And I
a
said, no,
20 some year old man.
yeah. But
Yeah.
I took the high road. I said, I'm gonna just talk to the producer, PC, Pat Charles. I'm gonna just talk to him, and I'm gonna give him my CD. I'm gonna talk to him. He was like, "Yeah, Mac, we was really looking for that one, and we wanted somebody from Cali." And it was like radio. They kind of chose radio because he kind of rapped, he sung, he bebop. I was like, God damn it, this motherfucker! I've been called this nigga out here, and he took my spot. But I knew you was gonna take me on with you anyway, so I wasn't tripping. So it was like it was a 2-for-1. Like
Yeah.
they're gonna pick one of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
So it was a
Yeah.
two for
Somebody
one.
doing this motherfucker.
Yeah, it was a 2-for-1. So I gave him my CD, and this nigga rolled up to me in the parking lot, bumping by myself,
That's
and that
crazy.
nigga said, "Mac, this is what we was looking for." And my heart just dropped. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, why you didn't do your biggest song?
Yeah, but see, and that's a hell of a lesson though, right? Like knowing, like that's what I'm saying. Like you can sometimes you can let others jug you out your position. And sometimes you can jug yourself out of your own position. Like where like man, you came out there with by myself on your mind, and then whatever it was, the whole operation changed. You should have stuck. God damn, nigga. You should have stuck to the
Yeah,
guns, you know what I'm saying? But that's like a learning lesson too. Like when you feel something, you can't let nobody stir you this way or that way. You know what I
but
mean?
but then I fucked up too at an opportunity because he was like, man, he said, I'm so serious about this. He said, I want to do a West Coast Wild Out Wednesday. This is before
Oh, I remember
this is
that.
before anybody got on. This is before
Yeah,
anybody on the West Coast got on 106 and
I
Park.
remember
He
that.
said, Mac, take down my number, my email. I want to do a West Coast Wild Out Wednesday with you and your turf dancers. and I want you to find me 2 or 3 other groups to put on too. Gave me all his information, and I got back home, went to Great America. I had my phone on my hip, the Palm Trio
Yeah.
phone, and I rode the fucking Grizzly ride. And during one of those curves, it fucking yanked me, and I broke my phone.
Oh
It hit
no.
against the side, and I couldn't get his information no more. So
Damn.
I kind of lost the opportunity. Then I was mad because later on I found out your sister knew
Yeah,
him, or
I just
y'all knew
that's what
him.
I was just thinking about now. Like, if you see that kind of played in favor too when it was Pat. When I seen that it was Pat, I was like, you the director of the shit, you know? I was like, I literally wasn't even about to play my music. I just came out there with Fireboy, and then he was like, brother, you better perform. You know what I'm saying? Do this. I was like, yeah. I was like, I ain't got no music. He was like, bro, do your thing. He already kind of knew me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He knew my sister at least. Like you know, I ain't gonna say he knew me, but he knew my sister. He knew I was my sister's little brother. Mm,
But
yeah, man.
everything happens for a reason. So I ain't mad at it.
Yep.
But I felt like that was a missed break that I could have had.
Yeah.
Uh, but it all worked out. Like I still made it on BET. You took me on stage with you. I was the hype man.
Thanks.
I played my part.
And he was the stage producer too, because without the turf dancers, they wouldn't have had that element either. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
like, we nigga, I was an audible. That's what you call an audible. Like, nigga, oh yeah, we finna get on. Like, that was the whole thing. Like, and that's why I'm still that way to this day. Like, nigga, let's just get on. Like,
yeah.
what
That
we
was
doing?
with Julisse and Terrence J
Terrence.
was
Yeah.
hosting. Yeah,
Yeah.
Julisse and Terrence J. Yeah, that was dope memories for sure, man. But
Yeah, you gotta
we
play that
had
one,
we
bro. It's online for sure.
and also, like I said, I still won because like that's when I met Lil Fizz.
Mm.
I met Omarion, and I kind of stayed contacted with Lil Fizz,
Yeah.
and and it was crazy with Lil Fizz, meeting Lil Fizz from B2K. I was hollering at a chick, nice little Mexican chick, right? And I see Lil Fizz, he waiting like on the side, like, oh, he like maybe this is chick, maybe he want the chick, he waiting on her, but he heard me tell her I had grapes. You know,
Oh, what?
this is when niggas didn't have grapes out
It
there.
wasn't great. Yeah, yeah. Fat
Yeah.
LA didn't have that.
So he
Yeah.
was waiting on me. He was
Florida
waiting to
didn't.
talk to me after I got done talking to the chick.
Yeah.
He was like, man, you got grapes, man. Sell me some. I was like, man,
Mm.
I ain't got enough to sell, nigga. I flew out here. I ain't got enough to sell,
Right.
but I'll smoke with you.
Word.
And so me and all my partners, the people that I came with, we went to this hotel. We smoked a couple blunts, and then me and Fizz got acquainted, and I was able to bring Fizz out here for my birthday one time.
Yeah, I remember that. That
You
shit
know,
fun.
everything
Everything
everything works
you
out.
just gotta, yeah, you gotta find the jewel in it, man. The gem. It's always you just gotta look for it. Like, okay, that get to that, and that get to move, and next thing you know, our steps already ordered, man.
All
Yeah.
right, here's the thing I like to do with my artists, my interviewees. I like to do this thing what they call the Mount Rushmore. So give me your Mount Rushmores for singers.
Damn.
You got 4.
Or Luther Vandross, Marvin Gaye.
Ooh, nigga, how old are you?
Man, I grew up on some real shit. Michael Jackson. Now we talk about like, yeah, I gotta put Mike up there. Mike always just
Yeah,
belongs.
you got to put Mike up
Yeah,
there.
Mike is
You
up
put
there.
Luther, if you put Luther and
Yeah, I was thinking
Marvin,
like,
you got to put.
I was thinking like singer. Like, I mean, Mike is a singer too, but like I think Luther sound the best as far as like his ability to sing. Mike did it the best. Marvin Gaye just is a great voice. Um, hmm, I'm gonna put. I got one more to go. Damn, who the fourth? Who got to go in there? Man, maybe Donny Hathaway. All the old schools. I don't really hear no like '90s in there.
Nigga, is you 50?
I feel like
I thought you was
it.
40. Nigga, is you 50?
I feel like, I was raised on that old shit. Like, bro, man, you guys get my family from the South, so we listen to blues. We listen in the household. We listen to blues. I probably didn't start listening to hip hop until like way till I probably R. Kelly Cole. R. Kelly to me is the best songwriter ever. I seen somebody put R. Kelly. To me, the best songwriter ever. Kels might take Donny Hathaway's spot. I'm gonna put Kels there. I'm gonna put Kels.
Definitely.
I put
Definitely.
Kels there. Yeah,
I
that's a
agree.
good. I'm
I
glad
agree
that's
with that.
yeah.
So,
Donnie Cole though, but yeah, I'll put Kelly there. Kel's there for
so
sure.
give me your Mount Rushmore of rappers.
The GOATs, the greatest niggas that ever did it. Man, I'm going
Four
Tupac.
heads.
Tupac. I'm going Jay-Z. I'm going Andre 3000. I'm going, oh damn, bro. Can I get 5? Top 5?
Tupac, Jay-Z, Andre 3000. Give us 4 an honorable mention.
Busta Rhymes.
Busta as 4 or
Who
honorable mention.
I'm gonna ask a real question. Who can out rap Busta Rhymes? Okay, but and then who can rap Andre 3000? Now we take those two because they so good. People don't even put them in a top. But niggas know if you really was to rap against them,
Andre 3000 is in a lot of people's top 5, but Busta,
who can
he
out
would
rap Busta?
he would probably make top 10 in a lot of people's, but Andre 3000, I can see him.
Who can out rap Busta Rhymes?
That's hard.
I'm
You gotta
just
play.
saying. All right, so look, if it ain't Busta, then it's Kendrick. To me, I feel like Kendrick, when it's all said and done, Kendrick gonna be the greatest rapper ever. That's what I think. I believe in my
Damn.
heart. Because he already did it bigger. He's already doing it bigger.
And it's because probably Kendrick has the longevity over Pac.
Yeah. You feel Twista could out rap Busta Rhymes?
He said Twister can out rap
He
Busta
can.
Rhymes.
I feel speed wise maybe, but look at me now. Busta was going.
Right?
Look at me now as a bigger speed. Look at me now as a bigger speed rap verse than anything Twista has ever created.
Twister can't compare to
Man,
Busta. Twister
yeah,
can't
Twista.
compare to Busta.
Yeah,
We ain't gonna
because
do that.
Busta can slow it down. You ain't never heard Twista really. He tried a couple times, but it's still like Busta Rhymes been around since the '80s and still relevant. He's just so dope that people don't put them in the top. But like when it really all said and done, like who really want to battle Busta Rhymes? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Overnight Celebrity, he slowed it down, but that's only one. I can't think of no other ones where you slowed it down really. And I fuck with Twister too. Like don't get me wrong, like Twister Cold.
All right. Let's get to 209 singers, Mount Rushmore. And you can put yourself in this one.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely putting myself in there. Oh yeah, damn man. He said Missy Fire. Missy definitely. It's too many great, man. There's so many great people. I guess that's just for me. You know what I'm saying? For me, that's mine. And the people can argue that for sure. 209
Hold
singers.
on. Before you start that, let me play a song because I gotta go to the bathroom. And we're getting close. Let me play another song of yours before we get there. We're gonna get back with the because I want your local singers and your local rappers, Mount Rushmore. But before we get to that, let me play this song you got with the game. It's called Good Day with the game, y'all. It's Radio 3000 featuring the game, y'all. I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. Don't know what the day seems coming up. Let it out, don't give up on your dreams. Thank God for the weekend. Yeah, party, high, party, all the fun, how you doing your thing? All I need to pray, I'm praying. Smoke with the things that I've never seen. And my dick around deep, so deep, for the rest of me. Yeah, should I be kissing? It's gonna be a good day. Can't believe it was a good day. Can't believe go run deep, so deep, but her ass to sleep. Like a nigga should I be kissing, swinging legs. That's what I call a good day. I woke up and ain't no damn murders. Had to slide straight up to damn murders. There's a party on the west side. Pulled up to the car wash, wash the S5. See some chicks on the shore. Club ain't tripping, nobody breaking the law. Got a FaceTime for Keisha, she can suck dick like a pro. She say her baby daddy up in Frisco. So I slid to the east side, fucking like a dog now, throw that whiskey peace sign. That's why I love LA. Get money, fuck hoes, repeat the same shit the next day. Party, gonna find how you doing your thing. All I need is a pretty young face. Smoke with it, things that I never seen on a good day. Hey, in the town we say it's good. That just mean everything is moving as it should. But I gotta go. It's bad bitches at the lake. She's in the ice dancing out the drop and now she tryna skate. But roller ring of the OPD and they ain't even trip. Bounced out, had to fuck the whip and ain't nobody good. Plus nobody I know got killed in East Oakland or the Bay. So you know it was a good day. Okay. No helicopter looking for the murder. 2 in the morning down the back right. They didn't even have to use the K. I can't believe it was a good day. Can't believe it was a good day. I can't believe it was a good day. Party, gonna find how you doing your thing. All I need is a pretty young freak to smoke with you, things that I never seen. Good day.
Yeah. What happened? Did you ever release a video to that? I know you shot a video to that
Yeah,
on
I
here.
shot the. You know, so I'm actually about to drop it. I'm about to drop that one this year. I just had to like redo the treatment on the video and kind of get like some of that legal shit done. But yeah, that's dropping this year for sure. Yeah, the
Okay,
produce.
for sure. I
Mm-hmm.
was radio with the game, y'all. Q said I like that. I
Appreciate
know
it,
he
bro.
mentioned. I know he mentioned earlier. I definitely need to collab. I don't know if you've been watching all my podcast radio, but King Jones, I had to name him Mr. Black and Mickey. He's won a lot of the song versus songs competition.
Okay,
He's a dope artist, and
what's the
I
name?
would love to hear. I would love to hear Radio and King Jones
King Jones.
collaboration.
Let's put it together, man. Send me some of this shit so I can listen to it. But man, you already know that ain't nothing. Let's
There
do
you
it.
go, King Jones. Make sure you go hit him up. Friend requesting Kenny Hughes
Yeah, let's make it
on
happen.
Facebook, man. He definitely he gonna show the love.
Word.
And he got a lot of connects, King Jones. He got a lot of connects. You know, anybody that's
That's what.
real close to me, they got this nigga
That's.
got more connects than I got. Y'all, he really doing his
Yeah.
thing.
She
Was
said
that
that G
G
Unit.
Unit game or after? That was after G Unit, I think.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's recent. Like that's like we did that record in 2021. 2021.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, about 4 years ago. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
All right, well,
Yep.
let me get to this Mount Rushmore of 209 singers. We want to know what you got, man.
All right,
You've been
man.
out in 209 for a long time, man.
Yeah,
So
I ain't heard the king. I ain't heard the brother you was mentioning. You know what I'm saying? So I need to listen to him. But so I'm just go off what I know. Man, to me, I'm going myself. I'm going
yes, sir.
Robin.
Robin, okay.
Robin Cole vocally. She cold. I'm
Robin,
going.
nice.
Yeah, I'm going LeJ,
Okay,
and I'm going. He's between LeJ or A King.
hold on.
I go. I go. I go LeJ because LeJ he did his damn thing when he did his thing, and then I think the best singer in the 209 is Bear.
Yeah, shout out Billboard Bear. I was like, I know he ain't finna leave Billboard
Nah, yeah,
Bear
nah.
out this month.
I was gonna say his name first, but I was like, Bear is like Bear is the best vocals in 209 to me. It's from what I heard. You know what I'm saying? It's some honorable mentions. You know what I'm saying? JD Greer, he dope, but like Bear from Stockton, like Bear, that nigga cold. He coldest. He been cold. Like he live instrumentation albums way back in early. Like that nigga cold. It's one dude I'll be like, yo, that nigga Bear cold. You can put Bear on any stage with any singer, like a known, not known. He ain't gonna look like he ain't supposed to be there.
King Jones, I don't think he too much on Izza. I don't think he know much about Izza.
You know.
Let me see. I'm trying to share this shit on my
But yeah,
page.
man, hey man, yeah, send me links, bro. I'm trying to tune in, bro. I know some dope. I know some dope ass artists that's coming up now too. So like, shit, I want to listen.
Yeah, it is a hella dope.
For real.
Is a hella dope.
Word.
Is a hella, hold on real quick. Let me share the live. Something going on with my live. Is in the building now. She in the building now. You got to go check out our music too. Hey,
Word.
radio, that'll be another dope collab. You and Izza.
Man, I need all the 209 dope collabs happening right now, nigga. Like I got to, bro. Like it's the perfect time for it. And I feel like we can just make some dope ass shit, bro.
Yeah, and she been traveling out to Atlanta and Miami. She just matter of fact, don't you shoot? You've been shooting some footage for Love and Hip Hop, right?
Yeah, so I was managing Chaotic for a minute, and then
She got a song with
oh, that's
Chaotic.
crazy. It's her. What's her artist name? Izza?
Izza Simone.
Oh
She in here right now.
yeah. I heard about her. Yeah, she
Yeah,
cold. Yeah, she dope. I heard about her before.
yeah. She one of them ones. She one of the ones out here. I mean, she wasn't back. She wasn't out like back when you was really out here like that.
Yeah.
So that's why
I
I know
start
you
seeing
ain't real.
I start seeing her like around like 2020, 2021. That's when I
Yeah,
started seeing her.
that's when
Yeah.
I really start fucking with
Yeah.
her. Yeah,
Yeah.
2020.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I be trying to tune, man. I be still staying tuned, but I didn't know she had a record chaotic. That's crazy.
So you said
Yeah.
your Mount Rushmore was you said Robin, you said LeJay, you said yourself and
Billboard Bear.
Bear.
Yeah,
Bear to
that's
go.
yeah,
Bear
Bear
to
to go.
go, huh?
Bear to go.
Bear to go. All right, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Shit.
Everybody else can see this.
Yeah, I'm about to say, even like that nigga Ray Sean can sing his fucking ass off too. That
Oh,
nigga.
Rashawn is dope.
Yeah, like
Her
hold
song.
on, man. My bad, Ray Sean. My bad, dog. I
You know
forgot.
that
Yeah,
nigga. You gonna hear from that nigga.
yeah,
Hey,
I'm
that
gonna hear
nigga
that.
say
Yeah, I'm tripping, man. Like I'm sitting, like that nigga. That nigga is, yeah,
I almost think he got to take Robin's place.
yeah. He
Robin
got to
nice
take.
too
He
though.
got to. I fuck with Robin, but Robin, Rashawn got to take this. Like Rashawn got to take that place, man, for sure. Yeah, that nigga, he what he's done, like a lot of niggas don't even know. Like that nigga's been on stage with some legends, and he held his own. Like a lot of niggas, even like Anderson Paak, kind of, that's a whole
Yeah,
nother story. Where
tones for
he
sure.
kind of,
Lavish Rich know about the tones.
yeah, yeah.
The,
Anderson Paak
the,
took a lot from Ray Sean.
the
Yeah, Ray
tones.
Sean is on that.
They moved some units too.
Oh yeah, facts. They fan base was crazy because like I think that was the first artist that I knew that was like in another kind of they had another fan base that I couldn't necessarily see like in my own surroundings. But nigga, other countries was fucking with them tough. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, they had a wave in the states that was it had a different kind of crowd, and they was moving. They was using thousands of units. Yeah,
Shout out to Retro and Rayshawn, man. Both of them. That was the tones, man.
yeah,
And we was all affiliates. You know, I got closer to them. You know, being fucking with y'all.
yeah, for
You know,
sure. Yep,
too
yep,
deep,
yep.
too deep was y'all label,
Yeah,
right?
that was the label. Yeah, too deep for measurement.
Yeah,
Yeah. That
yeah,
was actually the definition of the abyss was too deep for measurement. We was like, nigga, that's too long. So we was like, nigga, we just gonna call this shit too deep. Like, nigga, we was doing some different kind of music back then. We was talking about that shit niggas be on now, like they call that conspiracy shit.
I'm gonna tell you another memory I had with you, man. I'm on the Greyhound headed back from Stockton to LA, you know, to Long Beach. And I remember you hitting me up, you saying something about 50 Cent is doing a video release for Mobb Deep, Mac. And I said, for sure. He was like, come through. I said, all right, I'm going to get off my Greyhound in Glendale. I'm going to get off LA before my stop. Whatever it was before my stop, I had y'all come get me. And fresh off the Greyhound, and we went straight to 50 Cent's album video release for Mobb Deep. And this is something that you couldn't pay to get in. You had to be on the list.
Yeah.
This
What up? What up?
like Oz in the building. You know about Oz,
Oh yeah,
right?
she fires. Man, she's so cold. rapping and singing. I be telling her, I be like, yo, you need to sing.
Yeah. We need a Radio and Oz collabo
Man, we
too,
might,
man.
hey, you know what I think is happening right now? I think we might need a whole Radio 209 collaboration album, bro.
Radio tour. Where in the world is radio collaboration?
For real, bro. We
That's
gotta
what we
get
need. Because after you put the where is Stockton, you started the where in the world is radio.
that's facts.
So
Facts.
we
Yeah,
need a where in the world radio collaboration.
what's up with some beat, man? Send me some beats, send me some hooks. Y'all send it my way. I'll send y'all some shit. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I just one of the dopest out here to me
Yeah, she
for the
cold.
past.
And her
You know,
visuals is cold. Like her music videos is fire.
yeah, her whole style is inspired. I got on her to right around the same time I got on Izza.
Yeah,
Like
that me
those
too.
two.
Yeah, they kind of came out the same wave. Yeah.
He said radio the only one that know the other side of me. What's the other side of
Yeah.
you? What you know about her radio that don't nobody else know?
Man, I'm telling you, them vocals, but I heard her like posting
Oh,
like
oh,
random shit one
oh, the
time.
vocal.
Yeah.
Does she blow?
Nigga,
Is that
her vocals crazy, nigga. She could sing, nigga. He was an idiot, nigga.
yeah, radio she definitely got skills. She
Yeah.
do a little bit of everything. Let me see what else I got. All right, so you gave us your Mount Rushmore for 209 singers.
Yup.
We want to know your Rushmore for 209 rappers.
Man. Damn, bro. I mean, you talking Rushmore, you talking about like legendary shit where niggas is
Legendary impact, everything for 209. That really, 209.
all right. Throw him back in there. I seen you do some stuff for that.
Who?
I gotta
Who?
throw you in there. Like you two
Who?
on I'll
Mike
throw him back in
Jones?
there.
Who?
I gotta throw you in there. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga,
I'm on
like
some people.
your impact and what you done. Like it just got to be told. You know what I'm saying? And not beyond the albums, the tours that you was putting on early. You doing Hurricane Katrina benefits. You know what I'm saying? You doing college tours, AIDS awareness early. You talking about you 20 years old,
Ooh,
2021.
I was
Yeah,
21. I threw a whole college tour at 21. We went to like you was there too,
yeah.
huh?
That's how I met Young Gil and shit. I'm like this nigga.
Like 7
I don't even
colleges.
know how
Yeah,
he
we did like
figured
7,
out
8
how to.
colleges.
I don't even know how that early without no mentor, nobody really. You seen somebody do it. I don't even know how you did that. I don't even know how you figured that shit out. Knowledge bone is cold. Ooh, knowledge bone. All right, here
So
you
who
go.
you got?
Damn,
You
niggas,
said Mac. Who
niggas about to
else?
be mad at. Hey, niggas about to be mad at me. Niggas about to be mad, dog.
Ain't nobody
Damn.
gonna be mad
All right,
at you.
hey, niggas ain't gonna be mad, but look, yeah, this is just. Damn. All right,
You said Mac one. You said
this is
Mac
from
is
my
one. Who your second one?
this from my perspective. I gotta put Ren and them on there because they pioneers.
Doja Click.
I got to. We talking about that. Like who gon' when the story need to be told, you look up at the mouth, you see these 4 people. When it come to rap, they gotta be on there. You gotta be on there.
I agree. Ren still got a fan base. So we gotta do celebrity basketball game. Make sure I find a sponsor. Let's do it. I'm bringing the celebrity basketball game back. Who else you got ready? You still there? Radio, you still there? Hold on, let me see. Somebody didn't hate it and cut him off. We still live? Oh, I think he sent a request. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, let's get him back up in here. The free saves. All right, it's adding them back. It's adding them back. Hey, y'all. We get some real game from 209 legend himself. watch this Wi-Fi. Yola out there in Atlanta with him. It's saying ad. Hopefully get him back on here. Let's go. Yeah, we to the end of the interview. To the end of the interview. Don't hate on us now. Come on. Hold on. That didn't work. Hold on. Let me see. He said another request. Let me see. Okay, here we go. We're back.
Yeah.
You back?
Yo.
All right. So you said Mac and you said Doja Click. Who else you got? You got two more. Don't make nobody mad at you. People be pissed off about this shit. You know they say top five Stockton
I'm
rappers.
joking. Niggas about to be hot, nigga. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's
But
great
I mean,
behind it.
I don't know, man. Impact, motion, lifted to another level. I gotta put Haiti Baby on there.
A new artist. Damn, okay.
I get two legends. All right, look, two legends, two new school. That's my approach.
So if you go on air with it, I probably know who your fourth is gonna be. I probably know who your fourth gotta be. If you want two new school,
just say it.
huh?
Who you think?
I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna let you say it.
The EBK movement.
Oh, the movement.
Yeah,
Okay. I thought you were gonna say
movement.
J-Bo, but the movement, I
Yeah,
think that.
I mean, the movement. Yeah, the movement made, growing up from our generation all the way to where it was happening now, like Stockton is like, even way out here, like people talk about Stockton, like for real, you know what I'm saying? The music scene and what's going on. Like, I ain't never seen it like this. I feel like Haiti opened up the door for that next
Yeah.
level. And I feel like they was right there, they was right there. That
Haiti,
crew was right
Haiti
there.
came on right before J-Bo then.
Yeah,
Haiti kind of
yeah.
took he kind of took it and ran with it. And
Yeah, yeah,
he kind of took it and ran
yeah,
with it. Shout out to Haiti.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
and
yeah,
J-Bo is taking that baton and he's anchoring that shit. You know, you did track.
yeah,
You
yeah,
did track.
yeah.
You put
Facts.
your fastest nigga on anchor, huh?
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
So
the whole EBK movement is kind of
yeah,
pushing this.
yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, especially when you can see it from this far. You feel what I'm saying? Like I was overseas and I could see it. Like damn, like you know what I mean? They broke into this new internet era. You feel me? So they definitely
And
broke.
RP Rory, because you came up, you know Rory.
Oh yeah, man. What
Mondo.
man? Yeah, now like yeah, let's talk like now let's talk about like artists that I just hella respect and I think is like was super dope. You know what I'm saying? Mondo, Rari. When I knew him from Mondo. You know what I'm saying? With Rari. You know what I'm saying? Tall T was super fresh. When he was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Incredible is. I think he the best. I think the Incredible is the most capable rapper in 209 as far as like I think he has the ability, his rhyme ability, you know what I'm saying, the way he writes, the battling, not even just battling, just like his structure and how he writes and what he can do. I don't feel like he has no
Yeah,
limits, you know what I'm saying? I think
and
he
it's crazy because the people
yeah,
from our era, we respect
yeah,
Incredible for that. Even though
yeah,
he didn't have like the songs that really take him over there, we always respected
yeah,
Incredible's pen game. R
yeah, yeah,
R.P. Tall. We always, if you came up in our era, you couldn't do nothing but respect Incredible.
yeah,
He was
facts.
that nigga. He was like, he was one of them niggas like,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, like sick him. Like he like nigga, like bro, like if it's a battle going on but he was crazy with the beats. I remember he was making beats. I remember he's engineering. That nigga, he do when it come to music, he know he
yeah,
do that, bro. He
and
do that.
that's
I don't
and
give a
I,
fuck.
and I think that's the level of respect you give him because he do a little bit of everything
Yeah,
except sing,
yep,
except singing,
yeah,
and
facts,
and, and,
facts,
and that's
facts.
what you do. You do a little bit of
Yeah,
everything. Like that. You
yeah,
sing, you
yeah.
produce, you can do videos,
Mm-hmm.
and then hell at the Amanda Perez concert, I said this nigga can dance too.
Man, we was going for it all, nigga. Thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. For
most
sure.
definitely, most definitely. All right, so you
Yep.
so who you got? So you said me.
Even Tizzle and that, them niggas was there. Them niggas was putting that shit down too
So
back in
you
the day. Like,
went
I
with
mean,
EBK
it's fine.
movement. You went with Haiti baby. All right, so honorable mention will be what Credible and Tizzle to
Yep,
the
Incredible
face.
Tizzle. Yep.
All right,
Yep.
somebody said Stewie said best producers in the 209 radio.
Oh shit. Uh shit. King and D,
Always.
Hallway.
The GOAT.
Nigga, what's my boy? When he made that mustard and
That's
mayonnaise.
Smash. He grew up right across the street from me.
Smash. Yeah, Smash. Smash that was the first thing I knew was like they had like a big record like that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, damn, this nigga.
he was doing it before Teak D from Hallway.
Yeah, yeah, facts. And then what? Mikey is it? Mikey Keys is that
Who?
from Stockton too? What's his name? I think it's called Mikey Keys or some shit like that.
Mike D?
No, not Mike D.
Who?
It's like two. It's two producers, Mike and Key. I think it's Mikey Key. I might be saying it wrong. I gotta holler at Paul about it. But they did a couple of big records, like some Grammy shit.
Mike and Keys? I don't know them.
I might be saying it wrong. But yeah, those two right there, they stand out. Beethoven, from the 209, Beethoven, he did his thing too. Like he had a Beethoven to me, that nigga just still to this day. That he be oh yeah, King Dave, damn. King Dave was cold.
DG? You gotta leave one of them off though.
Damn, King Dave was cold. I go on Hallway, King Dave, and Beethoven.
Hallway, King Dave, Beethoven, and Smash.
Smash. Yeah, that's my
All right,
four.
take that.
That's my
Yeah.
four.
King Dave is definitely because we
Yeah.
also got Joe Carter.
He had an era. King Dave had an era where he was producing every nigga from Stockton music. You had no King Dave beat back in the day. He wasn't really
Definitely. All right, I fuck with it. All right, we're gonna play another song before we get to his last couple questions. We're gonna play another song, y'all. Radio has this song out. It's really popping right now with Goody Mob and the Dungeon Family.
Yeah. Cujo Goody. Shouts out to my boy.
Cujo Goody, y'all. Goody Mob, a major label, a major artist out there in Atlanta. He's from Atlanta, right?
Yeah. From Atlanta, from the same crew with Outkast. That's the same family. Andre 3000, Big Boy, from that same cloth. Yep.
D Good in the motherfucking building. Shout out to D Good, another
Big
pioneer
Good.
outside.
That's my dog. Hey, D Good was the first nigga, man. What media? He was the first 209 media, like urban media that I knew of. Camera every time, everywhere.
Everywhere. He had
Valley
a
Streets in Cali.
TV show on the local
Valley
channel.
Streets in Cali.
Huh?
Valley Streets in Cali. Was it Valley Streets in Cali?
Valley Streets.
Yeah,
Valley Streets.
Streets in Cali.
Yeah, Valley Streets. Yeah, one of the first 209 media. Y'all, we finna get to the song with Radio in Cujo. Is his name Cujo?
Yeah, Cujo Goody.
Cujo Goody from Goody Mob. Y'all, the Dungeon Family. Y'all, let's play this. I gotta use the bathroom. Here we go.
I was in that rat race, like you, I was blinded by the love of money. But wait, the television was my only vision. To seeking millions, had to get it was my only mission. My attitude was I gotta get it. I got a tool with a lot of division. Would never work, man, who were you kidding? But still I tried, cause I was one of them guys who seen good in the bad, but I was living a lie. In the end, I got burned. Another tough lesson learned. Surround yourself with winners, work hard and wait your turn. Instead, I try to forge you with dark forces. Being unequally yoked, are you a friend or foe? Look, I would rather be broke if having money than fame gon' cost my soul. I learned a whole lot of things moving coast to coast. So every night when I pray, give thanks to the most high. Oh, long ago, I didn't know which way to go, which way, but I kept my faith in the good that let me
I was on the road to destruction. Didn't love myself, didn't care about nothing. Lusting after the root of all evil, valuing the opinion of non-believers. Long ago I was a menace to society. It's like I didn't have parental advisory. Insobriety had me wilding out of control, bailing out the liquor store with a case of old gold. Long ago, it was all so simple yet difficult. You live and you learn, but the truth gon' set you free. His mercy will do it forever. Y'all protect me from the devil, a murderer from the beginning, father of lies, and I'm so blessed that he chose to open my eyes.
I didn't know which way to go, but I kept my faith in the good God let me I couldn't tell sweet friend the foe, but she did bring it up and it's all so simple. I didn't know which way to go, but I kept my faith in the good God let me know.
Yeah, y'all go check out that new single, Radio Coogee Goody,
Yeah.
featuring Radio 3000, y'all, from the Goody Mob Dungeon family, the same uh, coalition as Outkast, y'all. So, man, we done played songs with Get the Game, Coogee Mob. Hey, so how you making all this happen, Radio?
Man,
Is it just
just
pure talent?
staying busy, man. Staying busy, man, and networking. You know what I'm saying? Building relationships. um, uh, building relationships. Connecting. Getting people say, hey, work with this cat. He cool. He got a dope sound. So a lot of recommendations, man. And really, the main thing is just staying active. I
Yeah,
think the more active and consistent you be, you know what I mean, people start hearing you and they start wanting to collaborate with you. I got to meet Cujo through my boy P Weezy with the radio station. We also got a radio station, you know what I'm saying? ATL, I mean, not ATL Wood, Atlanta radio station. So even for my artists out there in the 209, y'all want y'all music played, holla at me, send me records, man. Or you play it, you get paid when you get played, all that type shit. But my boy P Weezy connected me with Cujo. And then ever since then, man, he brought me into the family, the Dungeon family. So with CeeLo and Goody Mob and Andre and Big Boy, that whole little camp. So it's been a blessing, man. It's been a blessing.
yeah. No,
So
I see you also are, let me say, you play Authentic. Yeah, we played Authentic already, Stewie. I see you also are like signing artists, helping artists, okay, let's get to question. Who was your first major feature?
my first, um,
Mac, niggas. Mac,
shit.
niggas.
um, yeah, everything from the foundation is major. Maybe like. I mean, I think producer Battle Cat was the first producer I worked
Oh
with.
yeah,
Uh,
you did do something with Battle Cat.
yeah, that's my boy. Yeah, Battle Cat I still holler at Battle Cat to do some mixing and mastering sometimes. That nigga cold. But shit, I'm trying to think, man. It's been a minute. I'm thinking about maybe Vita, Murder Inc. Probably Vita.
Vita, you got
Freeway.
Vita.
Yeah,
You did something
yeah, I
with
did some shit
Vita.
with Vita. Yeah, I did something with Vita. Yep,
Vita,
way back.
that used to be my shit back in the day. Who that chick
Yeah,
be?
Vita was.
Vita.
Yeah, Yeah. Vita, Freeway, early Freeway. Shit. I mean, shit. Probably like the Northern California. I started fucking with Messy Mars, San Quinn, Keek the Sneak, Mac Dre. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't do nothing with Mac, but I did something with Keek. But Mac was trying to charge me too much. Mac Dre was trying to charge me too much for studio time. But I definitely got one in with Keek Sneak though. Rest in peace, Mac Dre, man.
Yeah, you also had another artist that signed to Chris Brown, didn't you?
Oh yeah, Scooter. Scooter was my first. Scooter was my first artist that I was managing, developing. Because I do artist development too. So he was the first artist that I took and got him signed to Chris Brown, and that was Chris Brown's first and only artist that Chris Brown ever signed. His first single was with Chris Brown and T-Pain called "Ahead of My Class." You can pull that up on YouTube.
Oh, I remember that
Yeah, but
song.
yeah. He was right there, and then the whole shit happened with Rihanna, and then it messed up the whole deal. He was right
And
there. He
then,
was right
then
there.
his parent, I think his parents was involved too, huh?
Yeah, yep. His parents was yep. It was yes. That was his manager, his
Yeah,
mom.
but
Okay, yep.
I remember that meeting Scooter at the show we did with Keek the Sneak Inside. Scooter, cool
Word.
little dude, man. So shout out to
Yeah,
Scooter.
yeah. He did come down for the Keep the Sneak. We had Lil Zane out
Lil
there and
Zane.
shit. Yeah,
And it was crazy. I got a
yeah.
story about that with Lil Zane, right? See, I didn't even know you had booked this show with Lil Zane.
Word.
And uh, I recently met Lil Zane at uh, the BET Awards. Remember we went to BET Awards? What was her name? The lady you got us?
Lynn Jeter.
Who?
You talking about Mama
Mama
Lynn?
Lynn. Mama Lynn. And
Yeah,
then we had the BET
yeah,
after party. Remember that
yeah.
after party? The BET after
Which
party.
one?
That I think that was your plug that I went to. That was through Mama Lynn. Yeah, that was through Mama Lynn. Yeah, we was out there. We were together.
Yeah,
You was out there with me.
yeah.
Yeah, I went through.
Like early with Keon, when we was with Keon too, huh?
Keon, I think she was there too at the
Yeah,
one of those little side clubs out there on Hollywood
yeah.
Boulevard or something. It was
Yeah,
the
I know
BET
what you're
after
talking
party, the
about.
BET Awards after
Yeah,
party.
yep, yeah.
I went
What up?
to
What up? Incredible.
Cred in here
He said he went.
too. Cred, I was just talking about that 50 Cent. I was just talking about how I was on the bus headed back to Long Beach, and radio hit me up about the 50 Cent Mobb Deep release party, and I didn't even mention that. While we was in there, we ran into Incredible and Will.
Yeah, yep,
That was dope. Like, yeah, I was like, oh,
yeah.
okay,
They
okay,
was fucking around. Yeah, I remember when Incredible and Will used to first start coming to LA.
yeah,
Them niggas was.
yeah.
I remember when they first started getting out there and building their network
And
out
that
there.
was
Yep,
like
I
my
remember.
first little shit where it was sponsored by Hennessy. And
Yeah, yeah,
we
yeah.
had free Hennessy
Yeah,
all night. I was like, oh, this is
you're
my type of
right.
party.
Hey, yeah. Okay, I do remember that
This
shit.
is
Man
my
was
type
going
of
in.
party. It was, yeah, it was somewhere in LA. But
Yeah, I
I had to get
remember
off
that
the
shit.
Greyhound early, and I had
Yeah,
y'all pick me up. 'Cause I was on my
yeah,
way home
yeah.
to
Right
Long Beach.
downtown, right
Huh?
downtown.
Yeah, I
I
was
mean
on my way
downtown
home
LA.
to Long
Yeah, I
Beach,
remember that shit.
and y'all hit
Yeah, I
me
remember
up
that
while I
shit.
was on the bus. I was on the Greyhound,
Yeah,
and y'all hit me up
yeah,
like, man, we finna go to this 50 Cent shit, man. You wanna come? I was like,
yeah,
hell
yeah.
yeah, nigga. I'm finna get nigga meet me at the next stop. Nigga, meet me at the next stop, and y'all met me. Y'all picked me up at the next stop, and we went to that motherfucker, and we seen Incredible and Will there.
Yeah,
I
that shit
was with
crazy, man.
Akon there. Okay, Akon might have been there. I don't remember Akon being there, but I remember it was the video release for a new Mobb Deep. 50 Cent had just signed Mobb Deep. And they was doing
Yeah,
like a video release. And it was exclusive only. Like you couldn't pay to get up in
yeah.
this motherfucker.
Oh
Your
no,
name
no, no,
had
no, no, no,
to
no,
be
no.
on the list. And
Thanks.
we went in that motherfucker, and when I got in there, I was like, damn, to run into Incredible and Will, some niggas from my city, that shit was dope. Like, okay,
Yeah, they was out there. They definitely did their thing out there for sure.
definitely. Let me see what else I get to. But yeah, let me finish my story with Lil Zane. So, right, we was at the after party, and I'm rubbing shoulders and shit there, right? I'm outside. This is when I'm outside. This one I found out Ludacris was an asshole. That was one of the first person I tried to talk to, and what's up, Luda? And that nigga kind of shimmied on me, like nigga, okay, well fuck you too, then, nigga. And then I remember Suge Knight rolled up to the front. He was on the phone. He was in his little red Bentley, 2-seater Bentley, and he rolled. When he pulled up, I was like right there by the sidewalk. And he was on the phone, but his window was rolled down. His passenger window was rolled down. And I gave him my CD. I threw my CD here, Suge. He grabbed my CD and shit. I remember meeting Allen Iverson there. I was recording. I had my camera back then. We had the cameras, the big cameras. Well, not too big, but it was, a camera.
Well, you holding your hand like that with
Yeah,
the little window?
holding the hand with the shit. And I went to film Allen Iverson, and his fucking security, big ass security nigga, he took his hand, he opened it up and closed my whole camera. Like, nigga, I'm like, motherfucker, okay, shit, okay, I won't film him then. And that's when I got at one of the girls from 30W. I got their numbers from 30W.
Yeah.
But also,
damn, 30W. I ain't heard that
man,
name.
I got one of them in the VIP section. First I made her pour me some drink because I was scared and shit. I ain't supposed to be in here. I ain't supposed to be in the VIP part, but shit, hey baby, pour me some of that drink right there. And she poured me some, and then I started talking to her, got her number. But outside, I was talking to Lil Zane, and he was trying to treat me like basically I was like a groupie type of shit. Like I was like, nigga, okay, well fuck you too.
Zane was?
Huh?
Zane was?
Zane was? Yeah.
That's crazy. Zane hella cool. That's what I was trying. He must have been.
And then
Zane cool as
fuck. And so about a year later, I think that was about a year later or something. I'm riding through Stockton, and some told me to turn on K-Win, and I hear a new song, and I'm like, oh, I kind of like this song. Who is this? And then afterwards, they had Zane in studio interviewing him.
Yeah.
And
is that when I brought him out here?
You brought him to Sacramento.
That's when I brought him out there.
Yeah. So when he interviewed him,
I'm the one that took him to the radio station.
Yeah, he's talking about his show he got coming up in Sacramento. And I'm on the show, so he's like, oh, yeah, man. I guess he must have heard some shit about Mac-a-Lot when he got out here, because he was like, man, shout out to Mac-a-Lot, shout out to radio, woo-dee-woo-dee-woo. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, nigga, you in my city now. You switching up a little bit. When I seen you in L.A., it was definitely, I don't know you, nigga, I don't know you, but that was dope. And ever since then, me and Zane, we've been cool since then, because I got to meet him at the show or whatever.
I seen Zane not too long ago out here in Atlanta, man. He had like a pool party for one of the what's the shit called? Love and Hip Hop shit. We was filming the episode. And he was hella cool. He still remember nigga and everything. I was like, that's that. Zane cool, man. He definitely maybe he humbled himself.
Maybe so. Those that don't know, we talking about Lil Zane from the song with 112 Anywhere. We talking about that Lil Zane. We've been around a lot of major artists out here, y'all.
Yeah.
I see your bro just cooked in. What's up, Trav?
Yo, so what happening?
What's up, bro?
What's going on?
Yeah. All right, man. So another question I gotta ask you: What do you think about the current music state in 209? Is it our turn or is it our turn? Is we all?
I think it's
we all the way on.
Man, I was just talking to you. I was telling you earlier, man. When I holler at you, like 209 got the media. Hollywood Unlocked, Jason Lee. He got that. That's the biggest media in hip hop. That is our modern day source, our modern day hype magazine or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the artists to follow that. You know what I'm saying? With the EBK movement. You know what I'm saying? With the Haiti Baby, with all the new artists that's coming out. If I don't know your name, apologize. But anybody. Thizzler, that's all you see on Thizzler is 209, you know what I'm saying, artists all day, man. And like you hear No Jumper, they talk about, he'll mention Stockton on No Jumper, even from even what's your boy name, that the social media dude that's going viral now that y'all had on
Oh, Aaron the
Incredible had
plumber.
on the show the other day.
Shout
Yeah,
out Aaron
Aaron
the
the plumber.
plumber.
You know what I'm saying?
He's
So
supposed to be co-hosting with Incredible with the Crash Out podcast.
yeah, the Crash Out podcast, Aaron the plumber. So it's like it's the time it's one of them times where you gotta, if you're an artist, if you're a manager, if you do anything in entertainment, this is a good time to like to run, push, like, and that's one thing that we was trying to do way back in the day, Mac, and you know, some we had small successes with it, some bigger than others, you know what I mean, but it was hard to like get it where it was at right now, as far as like, you know, the platforms is there. You feel me? There's you can the number one media is homegrown 209. It ain't hard to contact Jason Lee. It ain't hard to contact all these guys that's within the city and do collaborations and push it out. So it's like, bro, like it's never been a time like this. I mean, they listen to whenever the Bay, cause back in the day, like we used to listen to the Bay artists. Now the Bay is listening to Stockton artists.
Now it's our turn.
Yeah,
Now
for
now
sure.
now they
I'm
now
just
now it's our turn. So you think it's like 209 is on? 209 is on right now. It's our turn.
209 is on, and it ain't even hit. It ain't even scratched the surface on where it can be if everybody realized this is the time. If everybody realized this is the time and they move right now, like not tomorrow, like right now, you got to get in the right now business. If 209 move right now, it'll be, you'll see a bunch of artists just kicking out of there, bow 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 bow, for sure. The lights, you know, that light, when that light is on you, you gotta perform. The light is on. The light is on Stockton for sure.
So have you
So
been
go.
tuned into any of the 209 or Stockton Disc Wars?
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially on the early on, I was, and you know what I'm saying. Then we started building the studio, so I tuned out a little bit, but yeah, I definitely, it's some interesting battles, some cool characters coming out. You know what I'm saying, and I like it. I like where it's going. I like where it's going.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
It kind of died down a little bit, but I think as of lately, it's kind of building back up.
yeah. Shout out to my whole girl Nitra. I told the story earlier how so Nitra, that's
And
the one
Nitra,
that she the
you
one that
talking
gave
about
me
the one that's married to
Allen.
huh?
Allen, yeah,
Yeah,
Ripper.
Ripper. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So
So Anitra gave you
yes,
that name.
yes. She gave me that
Uh,
name in
that's
high
the
school. Yeah,
homegirl
that
too.
story. Yeah. She gave me the name right there.
Wow.
Yeah. I tell everybody that. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah,
Shout out to Anitra. You know?
yeah.
Mm. So
Nah,
it,
lavish, that's real. That's real, lavish. Yeah.
Chris said,
Oh, we didn't do
Chris
the
said, I've
top.
been cooking everything.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Our position in this game so ziplock tight is we play a different
No.
role. We still creative, but then now we play we kind of curate who comes through and who goes out. Yeah,
All right.
especially with the
So,
podcast that y'all
so
doing.
Bloodwash said, did y'all do the dopest female artists in the 209? So if you could, I don't know if you know four, but if you could give us a Mount Rushmore of the four dopest females in 209, who would it be? Just based off what
I
you
mean,
know and what you've
yeah,
been following.
like I mean, the most relevant right now, Oz, Miss X, you know what I'm saying? She one of the earlier
Yeah,
ones I
I'll go
was
back. I
aware
mean,
of.
Miss X go back with us.
Yeah, Miss X for sure. Oz, uh, who else did I see? Right, I seen another female rapper out there that was fire. Um, them is the two that's just standing out in my head right now.
I, I know another one that you probably forgetting about that really did her thing. Margie Love.
Who that? Margie was fire,
Yeah, she went to
super
one.
fire.
She went to 106 in Park and
Yeah,
actually won.
yeah, she was fire. She was yeah, Margie was fire. Where happened to her? Where'd she go? She was fire.
I don't know. She changed her name. She
Yeah, she
she
was
had got
dope.
she
Yeah,
she had
she had
gotten.
a wave.
Yeah, radio knows about
Playgirl
Playgirl
Slim.
Slim too.
Yeah, Playgirl Slim. Yeah, that's my four right there.
Yeah,
Playgirl Slim. That's the last. That's my
Playgirl
four right
Slim.
there. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
Margie Love, she changed her name to Lucy Cobain. She kind of, I told her like when she won
Facts.
that shit, she should have really took off.
She missed her wave.
Yeah,
She missed her wave. But
Yeah,
she could have been the first. She could have been the first female. She could have been the first. She could have been the first Stockton on that level. Stocktonian on that level.
she didn't have the backing. Like
Yeah, she
I
didn't.
wish somebody like me or you was behind her on that would have really pushed her. You know,
Yeah.
I don't.
I'll be hitting her up, but I was still in my chase at the time too. You know what I'm saying? But like, if I was me now, then she was doing that, yeah, I would have been like, yo,
Yeah,
nigga,
I
let's
tried
get
to.
behind her.
I definitely
But
tried to back then.
yeah, yeah, she was fire. She was fire. You know,
Uh,
Playgirl Slim, she was fire
Shout out
too.
to my old stepdaughter because she could have really did some shit too.
Yeah, Lolly was cold. She was cold. Yeah, she was cold.
She was actually like before Oz. She was
Yeah.
actually like the dopest.
See, that was her lane. That was her. Yeah, that was her.
Like that could
That was
really
a similar
spit
lane.
that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, Craig said I was with her in NY when she did 106 Park. I
That's
wish
crazy.
somebody could have been with her to push her after she won that shit.
Yeah, that's the ball got dropped right there, man. The ball got.
You like
She was ready, especially when you at that time 106 in Park. All she had to do was drop a single, have it accessible, but nobody was.
she got shot in the face and moved away later. She was dope though. Okay.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
I
She
do.
did. Yeah,
I think I do remember
yeah.
that. But if she really had somebody behind her after she won that shit, like
She should have been. I
she
agree.
could have took off. Like
She could have been. I
that's the
agree. She
thing
could have
though.
been.
Sometimes we miss our breaks.
Yeah.
Like I done had 3 or 4 breaks that I missed.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you not
I say the same thing, bro. I done definitely had some nigga. I remember Houston, the rapper Houston, the rapper singer Houston. Remember nigga that stabbed his damn eye out? Like he had that record. I like that with Nate Dogg and shit Shingy at the time. Like I remember me and him and Cap meeting up with Capital, and they picked him. You know what I'm saying? And he blew. I seen
hold
that nigga blow up
on real
like
quick. Keep talking to
instantly.
them. Answer some questions. I gotta get this door real quick.
Yep. No, I'm just saying. Incredible's popping. No, Lavish said they just can't go to jail or die, and we're gonna be the next Atlanta as far as people popping up everywhere. No, that's facts. That's definitely facts. It's one thing about living in Atlanta. I got to learn that early when Gucci and Jeezy and it was coming up. Like they was moving as a unit, even though they a lot of like they might not have fucked with each other, but as far as like the stations was whoever was hot in whoever was hot in Atlanta at the time, the whole city, from the fans all the way to the people that work the stations, to work the playlists, the DJs, the strip clubs, anything, the whole city getting behind them. You feel me? So like, if Stockton move like that right now, 209 period move like that, it'll definitely be the there'll be some millionaires coming up out of there from music for sure. You know. Incredible. Yeah, I was talking about you too earlier. Incredible. I was just saying, like, as far as like, nigga, the rapping ability, the penmanship. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I put you up there for sure. Um, you know,
Yeah, incredible. He spoke highly of you. You was I think you was honorable mention.
yeah. Awkward.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? As far as like, he was the first. He the first one I seen on the battle shit. He the first one I seen that from the 209 that start breaking into that. You know what I mean? Like, he's still considered in the battle world like he got a legendary bar. You feel me?
put him in the box and say easy.
Yeah. Or you what a bunch of divas. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
what a bunch of divas. Yeah, definitely.
That nigga got a T-shirt. Like, he got something you can put on a shirt and people remember like, oh yeah, that was.
Shout out to Ock too, man. Man, he been doing this thing for a long time, man. Um,
Yeah.
so what's been? Can you tell us a little about what? I can't pronounce it. You know, I'm bad with words. Stewie in here. The
So
name of your
good.
studio that you put together.
It's called ATL Wood.
ATL.
It's yeah, ATL like Hollywood, but ATL Wood. And basically that concept comes from like when I came out here, I seen similarities as far as like, Hollywood and Atlanta, but it's just like the black Hollywood out here, right? Like uh, you know, everybody was trying to get on. They start filming more movies was being filmed out here, TV shows. I mean, you any club you go to, it's like you in a goddamn music video. You feel me? So like yeah, I just coined it as AT Hollywood. So I started I moved to Atlanta in 2006. I think no 2007. So I've been here for a minute. and I just seen a lot of similarities, and I always called it ATL Wood, and finally like established it as a business. So now what we do just content production from films, podcasting, you know, docu-series, documentaries, tours, like any all the creative shit come out of ATL Wood. Music. Now I sign artists. I do consultation for artists and businesses that was trying to break into the entertainment, help people get deals, help them establish different shit like that. So ATL Wood, where it's at, man. Yep.
Yeah, he built it. He built it from the ground up too. Incredible. Said thanks,
Yeah.
bro. Remember when we made our first song, Players, with Brandon D? That's crazy because I don't. That y'all keep
Yeah.
bringing up Brandon D. I don't even know Brandon D. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yep. For sure. Man, me and Incredible had that limo, niggas, the niggas to swoop me up, nigga. We be in that back, nigga, chopping up
In the
the
limo.
business, chopping up music, chopping up big dreaming and shit. Like, man, like, that's my dog right there, bro. The first time I met Incredible, his crew,
Cold
Cold
Fusion.
Fusion and my crew, the Abyss. Yeah, we met up. Well, we've been hearing about each other through. I don't even know if we knew each other at the time. I think we was just like niggas was like, who rap? We was like, we rap, man. We just battled, and then it was like 3-on-3, and it was cool. Like I don't even know what came of that, but I just know after that, you know, we was just cool ever since. Like we met, we rapped, our crews battle, and then I just been cool with that nigga ever since. Mm-hmm.
Stewie said, "What's the furthest country you performed at radio?"
Man, I mean, shit. From America, like probably like the South, probably like Thailand, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe like probably Abu Dhabi or Thailand, whatever one is furthest. You know, Thailand was fine, it was crazy. Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia,
How was that like?
London.
How was that like in Thailand? Did anybody know English, or did you have to
Oh
learn
yeah, yeah.
their language?
All the country, yeah, like Thailand, yeah. A lot of people speak English in Thailand, but then there's a lot of people that don't too. You feel me? So you definitely gotta like start picking up shit so you can move around and understand what's happening. You feel me? You get put in the mix real quick if you don't know what's going on. So you definitely have to pick up some of the native language. But for the most part, like my circle that I was with, the majority of them spoke English. Even in Malaysia, like a lot of Malaysians speak English, so it was easier to kind of communicate and make certain shit happen. You feel me? Um, yeah, yeah.
Before we go, too, man, I gotta get on this topic because I know you're a new father, man. How's fatherhood been treating you, man? After so
Right, man.
long,
Hey, bro, it's
nigga,
just
you about 40 now, nigga. You about 40 now.
yeah. I'm in my 40s.
You didn't start it
That's just
late.
how crazy. I was born in the late
Yeah,
1900s. You know what I'm saying?
you didn't start it late, but fatherhood. How has fatherhood been treating you?
It's been cool, man. I love it, bro. Like it really give me a new purpose to life. You know what I mean? Um, it gave me new purpose to life, to like what I was doing, to the moves that I make, to decisions that I make on a daily, you know what I'm saying, what's important to me. I realized when after I had a son, I was like, man, I was really living, not saying I was living selfishly, because I always like try to do stuff for my family and for my city and for my whoever I rock with. But like I was living for me, you know what I mean? Ultimately, now with a son, man, you living for somebody else, and then you see yourself in them. So I was like, damn, I gotta make a super version of my part two of me, you know what I'm saying? But better. So you know, he already messing with the music. You know what I'm saying? He's a smart kid, and I just love being his dad, man. Real life, you know.
Yeah, that's dope, man. 'Cause that's the same thing with my
Mm.
son, man. He helped me. He pulled me from the streets, man. He gave me a purpose to live.
Yeah,
So that's
right.
definitely dope. Man. I feel like I only got one, just like you. But when my son almost 24, like 24 years ago, the young Mac 24 years ago,
Right.
if I wouldn't
Yeah, it
have
was
my
different, man.
son, I'd probably be dead or in jail. So
Right.
I'm definitely thankful for mine.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's crazy. He's 24. I remember your son being a little baby, man.
Yeah, Lil
Yeah.
Mac coming out. And it's crazy because I
Yeah.
think you went to school with my baby mama, huh?
Yeah, I did. Yep. I did. Yep.
Tracy days,
So,
them Tracy days, shit.
it's Lucy, California. And that was another thing, man. Them parties we used to throw it, like we was throwing
Also,
concerts, man, really.
another fun fact: you went to school with Keisha Cole, right?
Yeah, I went to school with Keisha Cole. Yeah, from in West High. She was man. Keisha was cool. She was just singing all the time, and people. That's all I remember her doing, just singing all the time. She'd be walking down the hall singing, at lunchtime singing, white beater, sweats on, the hair in a bun, and she's singing. So and then I remember right when she signed with Kanye, when she did that song with Kanye, her first single, I seen her right before it dropped. I was in LA. We was at the Congo room with Usher, and she was like, yeah, I just did a song with Kanye West and woo woo. I was like, okay, that's what's up. She was like, yeah, hit me up, contact me, and then nigga, next thing you know, she dropped that Change My Mind, and she became Keisha Cole. And then later on, we doubled back and did a show together in Oakland, at Everett Jones. That was cool.
So
Yeah,
she will
that
remember
was
you.
cool. Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
so
Yeah. We might have to tell it's been so long. We might have to be like, remember, boo, boo, boo. But she like, oh yeah, nigga, like yeah, for sure.
hopefully, because
Hopefully,
back in the
but
day,
people do forget, man. It's a lot of you meet a lot of people, bro. Like,
yeah, because back in the days, I used to say, man, if there's any artist that will remember me that I opened up for, I I always said it was Mario when we opened up for him for the Winter Jam.
oh
I would
shit.
always say
So
that until I was living in Long Beach,
yeah,
and they shot that movie Freedom Riders in Long Beach. And
yeah.
I went up there as they was doing the shooting, doing the scene. This nigga act like he didn't remember who the fuck I was.
Hey, man, cause it be made so many faces, man. It be so many cool little yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm like,
And
nigga,
then
you
next
only
thing you know, you
been to
think
Stockton once, nigga. You don't remember me, nigga. I was the
nigga
dopest.
was living life in the
Yeah,
blur.
yeah. So he didn't remember. I was like, oh, nigga, fuck you, nigga. So what changed me with that was Cat Williams too. And I'm gonna get to
Oh
that because you
yeah,
know Cat too. And
shit, bro. I did a
you
record with Cat Williams.
yeah, you got a record with Cat too. Shout out to Juan Medina, man. Jam Entertainment, man. Young Gil, man. That
Hey, shout out to Gil, man. That's my
yeah.
dog. That's my brother right there, man,
Hey, and
for
that's
sure.
crazy because Gil is my dog, and I kind of introduced y'all. And
Yep, from your tour. Yeah, from the tour, Gil, because you was already in Frisco, and I never met Gil, but you like, hey, my homie Young Gil finna come pick you up. I was like, all right, buddy, like it's your partner, and I'm cool, nigga, pick me up. And I rode to Frisco with Young Gil. That nigga
oh,
that's one
on
of
the
my brother's
college
shit.
tour
Yeah, free. We went
when
to
we
Frisco. Yeah,
did San Francisco State.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that was like one of the dopest ones because it was AIDS Awareness Day, and we was doing a tour for
yeah,
AIDS Awareness. Like, man, that's crazy,
yeah,
man. Because I was 21 when I put that shit together. Like,
yeah.
man,
That was crazy.
how a little young nigga can do a whole AIDS awareness
I don't
tour
know.
and go
I don't know
through
I don't know how you put that together. That's still
8
to this
different
day. Like I'm
colleges.
thinking about it, like. No, not yeah, that was crazy. Stewie, yeah, when I was overseas, like when the records start blowing up, that yeah, they know the records. Even still to this day, like I can go. We started doing like 50,000, 60,000 people in the crowd. You know what I mean, singing the words to the record. But like, I'll post some of the stuff on my page. I don't really post too much on Facebook. I should more, but like Instagram at Radio3000, you can see a lot of the stuff that we was doing over there. Like definitely like from our records playing on MTV, TV, big shit, man,
What's your
for
biggest
sure.
show you think you done?
Probably the Grand Prix. I performed for Grand Prix for the Prime Minister of Malaysia. You know what I'm saying? I performed for Kings and shit. You know what I mean? That probably was the biggest one where we was at Petronas Towers, the Twin Towers in Malaysia, and like the stage was. I was the closing act. I'm performing. This fireworks going off in the sky, and nigga, it's thousands of people in the crowd. Like that probably was. That was one of my biggest ones. And in Thailand, like I said, I'm performing with my boy, the Boy Way. He liked the Thai version of Jay-Z, you feel what I'm saying? Like he from New York originally, but he moved out there when he was like 19 years old, him and his crew, and then they
The boy,
they
yeah,
they became
I
super
seen you
big.
doing shit with
Yeah,
him. Yeah,
yeah,
his
yeah.
numbers
So
be up there.
yeah. So when I start fucking with the boy, way I ain't gonna lie, like that's when like my numbers start getting into the millions. You know what I mean? That's when I was really seeing like, oh, this is what it feel like to like really, really, really be on. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we in a different country, but it was just the same feeling as somebody owned here in America. And when I came back in 2021, we did a tour out here in the States, and we sold out all the shows, you know what I'm saying, 75 tickets. So that's when I realized like, oh, this nigga is real, he's a real star. And I got to kind of learn the game from him too, you know what I mean? Like how to carry yourself, how to be when you get in that position.
He said,
Yeah.
I seen one of the shows radio did that was fucking definitely big stadium shit. I think that was one of the ones with the boy. I think
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
one
most,
of one.
yeah,
That's when I said, I'm like, damn, this. I was mad because I know you have been trying to get me out there with you. You've been telling me for years, man, Matt, get your
yeah,
passport, man. It's good
yeah,
out here, man. Come out here. And I never did. And I was like, damn.
yeah. I mean, that's a huge jump, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, I always extend it like, nigga, come on, let's do something. You feel what I'm saying? To all the homies, like, shit, man, the more we chop it up, the more we start figuring something. So let's make a move. You feel me? But I always wanted to, even still to this day, man. Man. That should be so dope if we could take a couple of artists from the 209 and do a show out there, and then just keep it cycling. Like it's once again, the time is now, right? Like people watching, people seeing what's going on out there. So it's like, man, we got to show up. We can't be standing in the light and not do nothing. We got to do it big right now, like as big as we can.
And that's the thing I loved about our era. Like, we got a big show. We was willing to share our stage time with other people.
Yeah,
Put
facts. And
209
didn't have
on.
to though. Didn't have to. You could have took that 20-minute set with Paul Wall, and that could have just you could have just ran
You
that
was on
whole.
that too?
Yeah, yeah, nigga,
Oh
what?
yeah, the Paul Wall set, man. Yeah. Hey, I actually grinded 5 more minutes out of my 20 minute set, made it 25 minutes for
That's
the Paul
crazy.
Wall show, and that was
That,
definitely dope. Oh yeah, we put
that's
on,
incredibly
man. That night we
dope.
put on. Yeah, you was there. We put
Yeah,
on, and I had you, I think Jiggy,
yeah.
fuck Jiggy
It was
now
a
though.
what?
Jiggy,
What?
Jiggy,
That's what
Jiggy
I heard.
got on. Jiggy got on and forgot about us. Uh,
Damn.
Sosa,
Yep.
Miss Chris,
Sosa was good. Yep.
Drizzy, and then I
Y'all
had
came
my
down in the
little
van too,
cousins,
right?
Turf Stars. I had my
Yeah.
little cousins on there too. But
That shit was live,
but
bro. That was a
yeah,
good. That was a good
I
time.
definitely I hustled up like 5 or 10 extra minutes just so I can make sure all the 209 people could get on. You know,
Yeah, that's why when I was saying my Rushmore, my Mount Rushmore shit, I like just like that type of shit that you was doing was like, nigga, most people ain't doing. If I get a show, I'm not putting 10 other niggas on my show from my city. Most people ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like you was like, bro, nah, we gonna this. You was thinking movement back then
yeah,
for sure.
209. That's why I
And
called
that's
it
why
209.
I still be tripping like, damn, nigga. I mean, whatever. I don't know what the fuck be going on sometimes, but I just be like, how niggas don't be really, how niggas ain't your friend. You know what I'm saying? Especially like in the business because nigga, you look out. You know what I'm
But
saying? Like for sure.
you
I
know, it was
always be
long,
proud of
long as some, and it was returned. Like, you was the one of the niggas that returned that favor. Like, I'm saying, like, the Genuine show was yours. You put me on
you.
that. The T Pain show was yours. You Matt, come through, come rock, nigga.
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
and you taught me something too during those shows. Definitely on the Genuine show because it was hella bad chicks out there. You stayed
yeah,
backstage. I'm in
yeah,
the crowd. I'm mingling. I'm trying to talk to everybody. And you told me, man, that kind of fuck up your what it is, the thrill,
the
the
mystique. Yeah,
yeah,
your mystique.
yeah,
Yeah,
it kind of fuck it up when people can't touch you and can't get to know you like that. It's bigger.
yeah,
Like in
it
wrestling,
is.
Hulk Hogan. He only
Yeah,
wrestled in the main events, the pay-per-view shit. You had to pay to see Hulk
yeah.
Hogan. He wasn't on
Facts.
Saturday, the
No,
Saturday morning wrestling thing and all that.
no.
And it made me think about that because that was you. Like, nah, I don't
Yeah,
want to be in the crowd. I want to make it.
yeah,
It's bigger when they can't touch you and it go bigger for you. I never thought about it like. I'm like,
yeah.
nigga, you don't see all these bitches out here? Fuck y'all.
Yeah,
Y'all can stay
yeah,
backstage if y'all want to. Mac is
yeah.
all through this motherfucker, popping every collar.
Hey, well, you live true to your name, man. You know what I'm saying? You live
I
true to
was
your
out
name.
there, and I was like, no, in radio, y'all like, I'm staying backstage. And yeah,
Yeah,
it
for
make
sure.
it makes things more of that. And I started seeing that one, like we got to seeing, oh, I see him all the time. I see him all
Yeah,
the time. You know, that
yeah,
that 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 kind of affects your brand,
yeah, it do. It do.
you
It's
know.
crazy. Mystique is hella important. That's why even I think social media definitely started eliminating that shit where you see everybody all the time, but it still worked though. Like look at Kendrick. When Kendrick pop out, everybody look. When he tuck away, he tuck away. You know what I'm saying? But when he pop out, like the whole world turn they turn their TV on him. Like, what is he doing now? So like, I think Mystique is always that's like it's a weapon that you should
And I
that
and I really
every
seen it.
performer should use.
I really seen it more like when Jay Stalin when LeJay started bringing Jay Stalin out here. At first, it was up there, and when he brought him out here, kind of so much,
So many times.
it was like, oh, we seen him all the time. We seen him, it kind of decreased
Yeah.
the brand a little bit from the first ones to the other ones. After you can like, oh, we can reach out. We can reach out to him all the time. Accessible.
Incredible stupid. He said, "Oh yeah, I seen him at Walmart." Type shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, incredible.
Accessible. When you
Yeah,
when you're not easily accessible,
yeah,
that's a big that's a bigger brand when you're not just easily accessible. And
yeah,
so,
no doubt.
so that's
And that's why when I was overseas, I was always trying to broadcast back. That was my strategy. Like what I'm doing over here, I'm gonna broadcast it back to my city, to my area, to my town. You know what I'm saying? I'm a broadcast it back, and I think that helped along the way too, as far as like relevancy. Like yeah, it's probably a lot of people that don't know. You know what I mean? But like once you get talking, we start having these conversations. Niggas be like, oh yeah, that guy right there is doing his thing. Feel me?
yeah, definitely, man. So I'm gonna wind down. I'm gonna wind down a little bit. Let's just something else you want to get off your chest right now. I'm
Yeah.
winding down. I'm kind of out of
Thanks.
questions right now. I got the last couple, and
Yep.
but they
I'll
still
tell
in
y'all some.
here. They still want to
Yeah,
know.
man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Definitely, you know what I'm saying, listening in. We got records coming out, we got records coming out. I got a record with Monster Move. I manage an artist by the name of Monster Moves. He's on All the Queen's Men right now on BT Tyler Perry. We got a record dropping on Friday coming out. So that's called Lay You Down.
Is
Be
that
on the
the
lookout for that
one that
one.
just got a billboard?
No, that was the first record we did. Born to
But it's the
Flex. Yeah, that was
it's the
actually
same artist.
same dude. Yeah. Same dude. Yep. So this is his follow up single. We working on some films right now. I've been doing a lot more like short films. I got a short film album. Actually an album visualizer on YouTube called 1983. You can watch that on YouTube. That shit fire about 25 minutes long of just music and like acting and shit like that. I'm working on a show called The Tabloids, working on a movie called Vengeance in Mind, and then I'm looking for other projects too to distribute. So like if anybody make movies or TV shows and you already kind of got it done, like send it my way. I could check it out. If it's something that's funky, they can put that shit out on Netflix, Amazon, all that Tubi, all
I
that good
definitely
shit.
want to play this other song you sent because I think this one I ain't heard. I heard the other
Okay.
three that we played, but
Yeah.
Deserve You.
Yeah. It's a remix of a Afrobeat record. Actually, I had the beat first before the song came out, and then the song wind up their version wind up blowing up, and I never really dropped mine. So I'm probably about to just like release it, just to kind of get a little bit of little buzz off it.
All right, let's check it out real quick. Don't go nowhere, y'all. Share the live, y'all. Y'all tune in to Black and Mickey's podcast. Special interview with Radio 3000. Here we go.
So it's a done deal.
Exclusive, y'all. Deserve You.
It took time trying to find my purpose. I guess I needed a whole lot of work. I don't see no flaws, you're perfect. And sometimes I'm lost for words. And my heart speaks for certain. And you know what I'm saying. It's my crazy love language. And I'm thankful for you every day, baby. I swear my playing days is through. I'm giving all the people true. Yes, I'm done all the games. I can't let you slip away. My lady, you're my babe. I deserve found my peace, won't look no further. I with the mother chicks for the birds. Y'all got the definition of a queen to me. I'll be okay, ING. We'll pull it till infinity. And I'm thankful for you every day, baby. I swear I'm good where I'm at. Girl, I ain't never turning back. Yes, I'll do it all again. I can't let you slip away. You're my lady, you're my babe. I deserve you. Sometimes I find my way, but I'm here to stay. I don't care what they say, I deserve you. Do a lot of things, girl, I deserve you. Fake relationships, girl, I deserve you. She was pretty streets, girl, I deserve you.
Man, that's something sound like I can add to my love making playlist. Damn. All right. You still there, radio? Radio. You still there? I don't know what happened, y'all. Let me see. We still live or what? We still live? All right, let me see if I can get radio back so we can close it out. I still got back, y'all. We'll close off. Yo. All right, you there? Can you hear me? Radio. Can you hear me? You there?
Yo.
Oh, you there? Okay, now I hear you.
Okay, my
All
bad.
right. All right, for sure, man. What was that? What was that song about?
That's deserve you. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Just you know, you meet a woman in your life that you really feel like, you know what, this the uno right here. Like every man at some point in your life you got to find that one. So that's what that record's about. And then feeling like, you know, yeah, I was doing a whole lot of shit to get to this point, but now that I'm here, I learned better, I'm doing better, and I deserve you, girl. Like that's what it's about.
To your baby mama.
Yeah, that's definitely for sure for her.
That's to your baby mama, huh? Shit, say
On
that shit
the record,
then.
on the record, yes
Say
it is.
that shit then, man. Yeah, cause we always we got, sometimes you gotta do one. Like, you know, I only did one. I only did
Yeah.
one to somebody. It did what
That,
it do. It can go for
yeah,
everybody.
you got to get it off your chest, man.
My
Yeah,
one I
well.
did to somebody can go for everybody.
But they all loved it though. Huh?
Hey,
It's
hey,
crazy.
and you remember that song let me see. Hold on, I got it though. The song I did to somebody, you own it.
Hey, they say it's supposed to be a tornado tonight, nigga. I'm finna bring my ass in the house in a minute.
You know, you own that motherfucking song that I did to somebody.
How that one go?
I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna see if you remember it. Play it. I'm gonna see if you remember it. You know.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing. As you looking for that, man, I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. Hey, this record that I did back in the day, I don't know what it did out there, but this record I did with Perk Reynolds
Girl,
called "Girls," nigga, that
I
record
was
was
gonna get to that. I was gonna play that too. I'm definitely gonna play that. The girls,
that shit
because I
fire.
was gonna ask you, but I think this one was a little bit bigger than that one.
Was it?
I think this one was a little bit bigger than that one, man.
What's some play this? Wait, let me hear
You
what you do. What
and
you got, man?
you agree with me, probably. You probably gonna agree with me when I play it. Here we go. Play, goddamn.
Anything but look, man. Everything I do it all for you. All that I do it for you. Ain't never gonna change, change. You know you my main thing. Girl, all that I do, I do it for you, ain't never gonna change, change. You know you my main thing. Girl, all that I say the first time I told you, but baby girl, I love you. The Lord and my son is the only thing above me. What I'm thinking of, you the queen, I'm the king. What's mine is yours, we gon' get it as a team. We gon' rise to the top, buy a mansion and a yacht. Daddy get it legal, ain't no standing on the block. Standing with some rocks, no, I'd rather rock the show. Bro, I gotta keep it real, bro, I gotta let you know. Baby, hold on, cause I ain't never let it go. We done been through the struggle, now we headed for the goal. Headed for the flow, now we headed for the roof. Ain't no use to me lying, bro, this shit the truth. Get up in the coupe and just ride with your man. Roll, take the safe, let the nine with your man. Always by my side, staying fly with your man. Get old and grandpa, down with your man. I do it for you, ain't never gonna change, change. You know you my main thing. Girl, all that I do, I do it for you, ain't never gonna change, change. You know you my main thing. Girl, all that I do, been through a lot, but now we on the better things, like more money and maybe even wedding ring. Sounds good, so the haters gon' try to stop it. Tell them stop it, just get back and try to watch. This is our time, baby, this is our shine. Bustin' fighting, we done been through some hard times. Now we back on top, so we'll never drop. No matter what the haters say, we ain't gon' never stop. Yeah, we keep it going, the love keep it going. No time for stress and leaving guessing, girl, stay on. That you was meant for me, and I was meant for you. Your man had a plan, girl, that's what I'm meant to do. Yeah, I was into you, and you were sent to me. That's why you keep that piece of tight like Tennessee. I'm trying to kiss you, I'm trying to hug you, I'm trying to tell you I ain't playing, girl, I love you. I do it for you, ain't never gonna change, change. You know you my main thing. Girl, all that I do, I do it for you, ain't never gonna change, change. You know you my main thing. Girl, all that I do. They say it's never a right time to ever walk away, but what if your heart's crying? I never called to say, all the hard times was worth it each and every day. Baby, you're more than perfect in each and every way. I know all in, so in a situation where your heart was more than just living in the cave. I was sworn in, now I'm living in the days. Love got me lost, tripping in a maze, but I know we gon' make it, take it to the next level, to the trials and tribulations. And up and over in my West Coast girl, we gon' be coasting, travel the world, but it's all for the grind, all for the mission. Every act's a real loving, baby, we the definition of it. Yep, I'm all in, no bluffing. Our love's locked down, so your heart, I'ma call that I do it for you, ain't never gonna change, change. You know you my main thing. Girl, all that I do it for you, ain't never gonna change, change. You know you my main thing. Girl, all that I do it for you, ain't never gonna change, change. You know you my main thing. Girl, all that I do it for you, ain't never gonna change, change. You know you my main thing. Girl, all that I do.
You remember that?
Dang, bro. Hey,
Jeez.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
You remember that?
That's crazy. That shit was
You
fire.
remember that nigga
And
on,
we
the last part?
recorded that out here in
Huh?
Atlanta. I said we did that one in Atlanta, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, check
Yeah,
it
yeah,
out
we
here in
did. Cause
Atlanta.
Mollish,
Yeah,
I met Mollish. She was talking to my sister out there.
yeah, yeah.
That
That
shit.
shit crazy.
And I sat on that beat for like a year. I was like, oh, this beat, like, and I wrote some shit, the hook to it. Then I took it to you, and you kind of did your own thing with it. And I was like, yeah, that's it right
Yeah,
there. Yeah, that was
yeah,
when we was in Atlanta. We definitely did that out there. Yeah, that man, I just wish like I just wish we would have pushed that a little more, man.
yeah. That at the time too. That was the sound of the
Yeah,
time too. That would have been. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, we. That's another one. Ball drop.
yeah, definitely.
Ball
'Cause, I ain't heard from Molly since.
Man, he started doing he started doing like hosting he had like a modeling agency. He started doing parties and he started designing clothes and shit. That's the last time I heard from him.
Okay, I ain't heard from him. Izza said, y'all tag me in. What's up? Izza, we was just doing this interview. I'm gonna play this girl song though too, cause by you and Perp. That's definitely one of the bangers out here, y'all. And then we're gonna close out the interview after I play this last song, y'all. We're gonna get some shout outs. We're gonna get his handle where y'all can find radio if y'all want to connect with radio, and cause y'all should. Y'all should, y'all. I'm giving y'all a plug, man. I'm giving y'all a plug. All right, hold on. Let's see. Let me get back. Let me get him back on. Let's see. Request. Radio, send me a request, man. So y'all share it live, y'all. It's the Black and Mickey's podcast, y'all. We got definitely a dope interview by the one and only Radio 3000, y'all. If y'all not up on radio, y'all been asleep out here. I know he been away doing this thing and shit, but trust me, y'all. If y'all really want some connects, he got the connects. You know, he's been signed to major record labels. He's been done stuff with major artists, y'all, and he's open arms, willing to help anybody from the 209. Get him up for a future, you know. Get him up. Y'all can get that Mac plug, y'all. Let them know Mac sent y'all, you know. And it's all Gucci, you know. So let me see if we can get him back on here. I don't see him in here yet. Oh yeah, yeah, we definitely was talking about the dopest singers. So I'm waiting on radio, get radio back up in here, y'all. Hold on. Radio, send a request. If you in here, send a request. I don't know if his phone died or what. But I'm gonna get to his song with he had with Perp Reynolds. Definitely a 209 classic song. It's from Perp Reynolds, one of the dopest albums from the 209, Money and Music. If y'all wasn't around during that time, y'all missed a lot of shit. Perp dropped this album and the whole album. So let me see if we can get there. You go back before I start this. Oh, I don't see him yet. So I'm gonna play it. If he send a request, I'm gonna bring him back on. I got like one more thing before I close out the interview. So let's play this. Send me a request, radio. Let's go. Perp Reynolds, Girls, featuring Radio 3000. Wow.
From the city, she in love with Carrie, so she called me Mr. Big. We was taking on the couch in her crib. Her girl was shy, she let me know where she lived. I usually treat them like an ex never did, so I can get treated like the next never did. Most girls that I meet got kids, so I put my cat and my load on her bed. She told me she was ready to get kids, but I'm living a life that I always wish. That's when the whole night got ugly. Started out sipping, now she down in the bubbly. Woo, that's my cue to make an exit. No time for flexing, I'm off to the next chick. A prime example that we all gone. And why we still do it, cause y'all call. Been on my mind, y'all so hypnotizing. All I do is think of you. Cause so much trouble, still I just can't let go. All I do is think of you. I hope you hear me clear like HD. I ain't about to go on anybody trying to play me. Let me fast forward to me and this chick Stacy. Man, her in the perfume department that ain't Macy's. Every time I visit her home, here for my safety. Her last dude know I'm in his seat, so he hate me. When she could replace me, I've been on fire lately. You would think I hold some type of rock like Jay-Z. Back to Stacy, I found out she was crazy.
Radio, go out and come back in. It didn't let me add you. Radio, go out and come back in and request me.
Try to play me, I have one of my babies, holler in the trash, searching for the magnum, damn near slapped her, but refrain from that one. When you reach the top, they wanna put you down. I'm from a little block and let it pull you down. She the type to run the shop and rather hold you down. Not a wife to keep it silent when you out of town. You've been on my mind, y'all so hypnotized. All I do is all I do. Cause so much trouble. Just can't let go. All I do is all I do. So far from the altar, never wore tux. Plus I never met a girl that I could trust. Lust for the love, won't find it in the bud. I'm building up a bug where I never was. And trying to spread my wings like birds do. And have to shoot like swine when the bird flew. I don't care if you find how you virtue. You probably got a kid with no curfew. No, I didn't make this song just to hurt you. You told your friend, man, if he come and bring perfume. I am so turful, you want me to twerk you. I can see you fine, but I ain't got the time, cause I be on my grind, just hit me on my line. We can spend some time, cause you been on my mind. I just hope you're not inclined to make me go insane. The thoughts in my mind, and these girls in this lane. You've been on my mind, and I'm so all I do is all I do. Cause so much trouble, still I just can't let go. All I do is all I do. It's all I do. Cause so much trouble, still I just can't let go. It's all I do.
Let's go, man. How'd you make that connected? Do that banger with Perk?
Man, yeah, damn, I'm trying to remember how it all went. I mean, I've known Perk for a minute. We probably just reached out. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, let's do some work. You know what I mean? Got in. I know I was staying here in Atlanta at the time, so probably was talking through like something, Facebook, maybe MySpace, something. Probably Facebook.
You know, it
Uh,
was after MySpace.
yeah, it might be MySpace, right? So yeah, he probably hit me up on Facebook and we chopped it up and sent me the track. Hallway, you know what I'm saying, on the production and shit. I laid the course and rest is history. For me.
I still ain't. Like you on a hallway beat before me. I still ain't
Yeah,
got on a hallway beat.
man, that's crazy. I got a couple hallway. I got even my first record, Nervous, the one that dropped through
Y'all on
Warner.
a hallway beat?
No, it wasn't hallway beat, but it was a hallway mix and master. Yeah,
Oh, oh,
D mixed it
okay.
and
Yeah,
mastered.
I got my shit. D mixed and master my EP, which came out hella dope.
I'm
And
saying, so you work with them. As soon as they touch your shit, that shit, as soon, your music just sounds so much better. It's just crazy.
yeah, hell yeah, because it was one song that I didn't really like, and after D put his touches on it, like,
Yeah,
ooh, this
they
motherfucker
just go
nice.
crazy
You know, this
for real.
motherfucker
I got a
go
record right
crazy.
now when they hit D up. D gonna take it. He got so many projects to take. Sometimes
Fuck all
he'll get.
that. I need a hall. I need before I die. It's only right that I have a song on a hallway.
Yeah,
T
he need all of me. Yeah, I
D.
need. That probably be your biggest track too. Like
It might be, and
just
it's crazy because
for
that's
sonically, you know what I'm saying? Sonically, it's gonna be clean.
because
That's one thing they got the formula. They know how to make it sound
yeah,
clean, bro.
yeah, they definitely do. Because as Stockton legends out here, like I don't have a lot of music with a lot of Stockton legends. Like
Mm,
I got Ren on my EP. That was dope.
yeah.
Get Ren. I always wanted to do something with Ren. I did songs with Peabody. I didn't put it on my album because we had went through something. Uh, but I never did a song with Bone. I never did a hallway beat. Uh, hell, me and Bear ain't got nothing.
Yeah, I don't
Me,
got no record with Bear either. That's crazy.
Rory, and Sosa. Me, Rory, and Sosa actually did one song that never was released. I
I think I
wonder.
was there when y'all recorded that song.
Yeah, with
Was it
Mike
at
D.
Rory House?
No, it was with Mike D.
Okay.
I think Mike D made the beat.
Y'all
I don't
recorded at
remember
Mike
where
D
we
house or y'all
recorded
recorded
that.
at Rory House?
We might have recorded at Rory's, but the beat was with Mike D. and I wonder if Mike D still had that beat. It was me, Sosa, and Mondo back then when Mondo, and it never was released. But I ain't heard. I don't know what I'm saying on it. Even Incredible, like we don't have nothing out together. But we did do a song or two for the Contagious album. But I don't know what happened to that song. G
Man, we didn't have
Money
like
had it.
we need
G
to have
Money
like a
had it.
we ain't never really had like no write session in like a studio where we was just like, look, y'all, we coming up here, we about to drop some fire. You know what I mean? Like we ain't never really had no real where it's just a room full of just dope creators from that area, just really
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like we never, everybody was kind of doing their own thing, flying tracks from here to there. But like, man, we need we need some sessions, some legendary sessions, real.
yeah.
So
What we got? Me and you, we got what? I think 3 tracks.
probably more than that.
Um,
I mean, we got some that we ain't even. We got records that they never dropped, man.
no, we
Like,
got.
remember we got the one with QP.
Yeah, that's in it. If we got 4, I think. We did the first one was the Rick Chase song. The second one I think we did was Doing It Big Now with QP.
On the big now.
We doing it big now. Yeah,
The
that was on my album. We got
last one
the
you just
one All
played.
That I Do, and then we got the Aaron one,
Oh yeah.
RPAP. Those are the 4 that I can say we have on top.
Yeah.
Mike D in the building. Mike D, do
Mike
you have that? Do you
D.
have that song with me, Mondo, and Sosa? Mike D be having this shit too.
Yeah.
He keep all his shit
He keep it.
allegedly.
Yeah. That's a real producer DJ.
And, and and
Yeah.
you remember when we doing it big now? Shout out to Raz Production.
Raz. Yeah.
With, my nigga Will Raspberry and Juice. Remember
Yeah.
those days?
Yeah. Where he live? Where he stay? He stay like
Turlock.
Ripon or something. Or he's Turlock.
Turlock.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nigga, we
Yeah. I
rode all
remember
the
that.
way to Turlock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember that.
yeah.
I remember that.
That's where we recorded doing it big now in Turlock. And we
Yeah.
had.
Yeah.
I remember that was fire. What's good, Radio and Matt? What's good, Mike D?
Mike D. That's my guy right there, bro. That's my boy right there. Man, it's crazy, man. I can't wait to get back out there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I got some, we got some stuff that we've been talking about, Mac. I got some plans, you know what I'm saying? I got some plans for the 209, man. Just on some
Mike
like
D. I think I need to
showcases.
dig it up. You got to dig it up, man. R.I.P. Rory, because I don't
Yeah.
think I heard it again after we recorded that night. You know, he was one by Mondo at the time. Me, Mondo, and Sosa, and that was crazy because that's the only song. You know, me and Mondo being so close, that's the only song we ever did together. I believe he
That's cool.
recorded some of my
Yeah,
music.
you
I
and
remember I went.
I met Mondo through you too. I met Mondo through you
You
too.
met most of these niggas
Yeah,
through me.
especially yeah, 209 starts for sure. I mean, then when I was doing like the H2O stuff, you know what I mean.
Oh,
I was doing that
oh
weekly,
yeah.
so that's why I was really like I was meeting a lot of people in Stockton through that. But like as far as like the rap scene and like the who's, you know,
209 Music Awards.
yeah, yeah, that was crazy,
You
man.
got a couple. You got a couple of those too, don't you?
Yeah, I need to get mine, man. I
I
think
got.
Young Gilbert
Hey,
holding it
I got some from years ago in the garage right now. Like who's?
for real.
I don't know who won them, but I got a box
I
of
need
trophies from the
mine,
209
man.
Music Awards.
I need mine, man. I need to put that up in the
Yeah, I
studio.
probably if it's an R&B one in there, it's probably yours. It's
That's
probably
funny.
yours. But I got. Matter of fact, I can give LaBelle. I think I did a Lifetime Achievement Award for LaBelle or somebody in there. Yeah, I'm finna. I got it's the box right there. As soon as I get in the garage, it's right there
Man,
to my right.
man, look, we got Marinelle. That's an international person tuned in right now. You know what I'm saying? Marinelle, she's an amazing singer from the Philippines originally.
That
I
was
don't know where
actually
she
dope for the city doing that 11 years in a row, man. And you was involved in the biggest one on
Yeah.
the biggest one, the biggest 209's awards was at the what's that thing off of
Off in the north?
out north, the
Yeah.
the Stockton
Yeah.
what was that shit called on Thornton
It wasn't
Road, right there by Bear
no,
Creek?
it wasn't no American Legion. It was like a
No, no,
some
no. It was a Stockton
Stockton
Ballroom.
ballroom.
Stockton
Yeah.
Ballroom. You came out here. You actually brought somebody out here with you. Y'all helped me decorate everything. We had the red carpet. That year I promoted on K-Win. K-Win promoted it. I had commercials going on BET. I spent a lot of money on that one.
Yeah, no
Commercials
doubt.
going on BET. I spent like 5 racks promoting that shit. Oh, oh, Mike said them live drums. Yeah, that's on. He had them live drums on. I know you had the live guitars on that Platinum Hits with me. But that one at the Stockton Ballroom, man. I appreciate you came and helped me decorate that shit. That was like one of the biggest. And I only did it there once, so
Yeah,
that's how I remember that one.
yeah, that was fire. That was a lot. A lot of new artists was coming up that time too. I remember it was a lot of new acts that were popping up. I was like, okay,
K-Win, they gave out tickets for it. Shout out to that's when Big Mike was the program director. They
mm-hmm.
gave me free promo. Big Mike gave me free promo on K-Win. But I paid for commercials on BET, on VH1. That's when Flavor of Love was popping,
Damn.
and I put in commercials during the commercials theirs. I put in promo, but that came on when everybody watching Flavor of Love, and the
Mm-hmm.
commercial come on. You will see, and I think you did the
I did
the
the
voiceovers.
voice. Yeah, I
You
did
did
the
the
voiceover.
voiceover.
Well,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
You
Yeah,
did the voiceover to all that shit. Yeah.
that's crazy, bro. Niggas done did. We done had a
So
pretty cool come up, man. Like sitting here reminiscing, reflecting, like, dang, man, like
we've been working
those.
for a long time, bro. We've been
Those
working
stories
like,
make you, yeah. It's definitely the makeup of everything that's happening, still happening to this day. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, just that being able to stay consistent and be on it like that that's a blessing, bro. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? For real, it's really a blessing to be able to say that. You play a role in a
For me
piece of.
to even still be relevant is a blessing. Like, man, Immaculate to still be relevant. Like, like I'm going on 3 generations now. Shit, I'm going on damn near 30 years on this shit. You
Right,
know,
facts.
so and you got to be a real
What
one
up?
to really stay
What up, bro?
all the
Yeah,
generations. You
facts.
know,
Hey, I got a question though for you, Mac.
yeah.
When you and my boy Roy finna have that cook off, man? We've been waiting for 2 whole years, man.
Oh, look, he just tuned in. What I missed. He just tuned in.
When
What
we
I
gonna
missed.
have that
Look,
cook
like,
off, man?
speaking of the devil,
When that cook
man, when
off
that nigga quit
happens?
acting scary, when that
Hey,
nigga
y'all,
quit acting scary and,
hey,
and, and, and willing to do it, man.
hey, that's most anticipated. Like with Floyd and Manny Pacquiao, y'all going in for about. It's been about 4 years now, man.
Yeah.
4 years.
No,
Y'all might have to
I
go
mean,
pay-per-view by the
it
time
was
y'all do
mainly
that.
last year that created the buzz. That's what people misconstrue. People said, "Oh, the Stockton Disc Wars helped get Mac Page popping." No, before that, we had the Grub
Yeah,
Fest.
yeah.
Everybody was
That's what it's
tuned in
about.
for the Grub Fest with me and Roy as,
Yeah.
and that's what really got the page really popping before the
Yeah, yeah.
Stockton Disc Wars took off.
That was definitely the way I was going back and forth, man.
The
Definitely got
promo.
people's attention.
Promo. We
Yeah,
did
yeah,
it definitely. We did it a good rollout on it, and then
yeah.
that all started on the fluke.
Mm.
I was barbecuing. I went live one time barbecuing, and I said, "This nigga Roy, he can't fuck with me." And, and that nigga tapped in, and it just went up from there.
It's still going
But
to this day. To this day,
he got scared. He got scared.
he said them oxtails. They don't want none of that oxtail smoke, huh?
That nigga just did them old hard ass oxtails, man. Okay, Roy. He's a TikTok. He's a TikTok content creator.
He say
Uh,
make it look good.
but this year for sure, we got to get it in.
Yeah,
I
man.
know he's gonna be moving soon, but I'm
Mm.
sure he's gonna fly out for this because it's gonna be big. So
Oh, word, man.
I'm gonna set that up. We did
Oh, where the
the
face
face
off
off.
at? I ain't seen the face off.
Yeah, we did it when I had him over here one night.
Oh,
crazy.
But he ain't ready for it because he ain't been practicing on the grill. See, he just comfortable in the kitchen. That nigga
What?
don't that this nigga don't know how to go outside no more. This nigga don't know how to go outside no more. He can't go back to his juvenile days when he was outside. That nigga.
That's funny.
We definitely gonna get that in, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you bringing that up. But before we go, man, is there any shout outs? Give me any shout outs, and also let the people know where they can find you. You know, if people want to do a collabs with you, people want to
Yeah.
network with you, let them know
Yep.
where they can find you, man.
Oh man, listen, man, y'all can find me on all social media platforms at Radio3000. That's all one word. Spotify, Radio3000. Follow the music, follow the page. YouTube, same thing. Everywhere Radio3000. That's the whole get down. What else was the other question? My bad.
Uh, any shout outs, you know,
Oh yeah, I'm sitting here reading
Roy
the
talking
cookout
that
award.
bullshit.
But uh what was my bad, bro? I'm tripping right now. What we saying? Said my shout outs, yeah. So man, definitely want to give shouts out to my pops, man. Rest in peace. He passed away
RP.
2023. He was my big motivation to why I was creating music. Shouts out to my boy Way, you know what I mean? It's all good. To rep opening up doors in Southeast Asia. Honey Madu, my boy, shit, man, it's a lot of people, man. My boy Young Me out there in Tucson, Arizona, the fam, Mac a lot, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my boy Young Gil, you know what I'm saying, out there in the tour. Shouts out to everybody that tuned in today, you feel me? Man, all my loved ones.
Okay, I'm glad you said Young Gil because I was gonna say Young Gil ain't gonna let you breathe if you don't shout him out.
Oh, that's my
Hey,
dog.
yeah,
That's my boy. Every time I go there, I try to tap in with Gil, man,
yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
and, you know, and I love the relationship that y'all built with one another. Like that's
Yeah.
two of my bros. Like
Yeah.
they fuck with each other close.
Yeah, that's my.
QP fuck with you tough too.
Oh yeah, that's my dog. Yeah,
Yeah,
QP for surely.
QP
Shouts out to
fuck with you
QP for
tough
sure.
too.
Yeah, that's my boy. Yeah, that's my
He's
boy.
Roy said radio gave me my first big show.
Where's we at? Where was we at, Roy? I wonder if that was that Mario situation.
No, he didn't perform with us for
He
Mario.
did. I feel like I got a picture with
No,
Roy.
it
I
was
feel
only
like
us.
we was backstage somewhere and I got a picture with Roy. I just was looking at it the other day.
No, I know he wasn't up there with us with Mario. But that was like our first big break. We wasn't bringing this nigga on. That's back then when he was trying to diss me. He was trying to get on then. So he thought his only way on was to go for the king. He definitely wasn't on there.
Yeah,
Paul Brown in the motherfucking building. He said
yeah,
Mario.
yeah. I remember. I just seen the picture. He was there.
He didn't perform, no.
Oh no, man.
That nigga didn't perform with us with Mario. Nah,
I don't
weird.
remember.
You didn't
I
know
see.
that nigga like that, in Mario. Paul Brown, what's good, man? I know. Hey,
Yeah,
I think I really connected to Paul Brown through you, radio.
yeah. That's my high school homie. Yep.
Roy said he did perform.
Cause even Paul was there too. Paul was in. I remember. I got a picture still from that night. Unless I'm confusing the night with maybe that man. I'm thinking of something else. Cause that was actually I am. I'm thinking
I
about
don't remember
Spanky.
none of them niggas performing.
Roy. Yeah, I think Roy talking about the remember Spanky came out to Stockton, the comedian.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think that's what I
Spank.
think that's what Roy
Yeah,
talking about.
because he didn't
Cause I
perform with us
yeah,
on.
cause
He didn't
Paul
perform with us
was
on
yeah
Mario.
yeah. That's when we was the
No,
abyss.
that was our first break. I don't even think you know Roy did
Yeah,
Mario.
I
It's,
remember. Yeah, from
we
yeah, we
had
was
we,
me,
we
Paul,
had just connected.
facts.
We had just connected. You know, months before that. So I don't think Roy was on Mario. That means said I
Yeah,
did.
same venue though. I think it was like a Delta somewhere or some shit.
Oh, might be in the same venue, yeah, because that's where the Mario show was at Delta.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the one I was talking about. Roy did the Spanky Hayes show.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the one where I got pictures when we was
He said he did
backstage.
the Spanky Hayes too. I
Yeah,
I don't remember yet. I definitely don't remember you at the Mario show. That was like our like we wasn't bringing nobody extra on.
Yeah.
That was our first big concert. We wasn't bringing nobody extra on, nigga. We didn't know you, nigga. Well, I knew you. That nigga didn't know you, nigga. I knew you because I knew you since a kid. And I don't think that nigga knew you. But Paul Brown been doing this thing too, man.
Oh, yeah, what? That nigga. P. Brown. He was doing this motherfucking thing
Brown
from
Star.
putting on.
I
Yeah.
remember Brown Star.
Yeah.
And
That
I
nigga,
did the downtown
that nigga been
event also,
famous
and the
since a
one
little
in
kid.
Tracy.
Hey, the Browns is like that's our they like our version of the Jacksons, nigga. Them nigga are like
Brown.
the
Him, his
the
brother
the
DJ, and
boss.
his sister. His sister was my homegirl, Kimberly.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Kim Brown. Yeah. They did their thing out here. Shout out to Paul. Nah,
Yeah.
Mac, we knew each other because I started music. I started my music in Stockton up at Fast. Okay. I you know.
You're right, man. Cause I think by the time I knew that y'all knew each other, it was yeah, you already had met for sure.
Yeah.
I recall.
Yeah, I'll probably always fucking with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, because I think he came a little before you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when
No,
he went by
Mac.
Brown Star.
No, Paul came after. Paul was in Stockton. He started doing music after I was
After you?
like after
Uh,
yeah, cause we was doing cause we was on the same track team in college. I mean high school too, but college, and he wasn't doing the music then, and then maybe probably like when I moved to LA, that's when he kind of started.
that nigga said, let me go back to my
I appreciate
nigga.
you, brother, for tapping in.
Yeah, because you wasn't at the Mario show with us, nigga. We ain't gonna give you that credit. Radio didn't fuck with me with music. He only ran track with me.
Yeah, that's true at the time for sure. Then he started playing this shit, but his dad, like I always knew his family was music, like his
Yeah,
dad, his pops.
cause yeah, I go back hell along with Paul with Brown Star when he was Brown Star. I started fucking with Paul. I don't know how we started fucking with each other. Maybe through LeJay. I don't remember. But
Yeah.
but yeah, I definitely knew y'all was familiar with each other once we all got together because I think y'all went to the same school. I was like, okay, he a part of their circle. But I probably did meet Paul before I met you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I thought y'all was all a part of each other. And I
Mm-hmm.
actually got closer. I knew Ray Sean before you, but I actually got closer to Ray Sean after that time. Remember we was in the mansion in Beverly Hills? Hey,
Hey,
if I can find my old video camera, I had my video camera there.
yeah.
That was the first mansion we stayed in. I don't know how you and your sister got the keys to that mansion. But remember we all spent the night in the mansion in Beverly Hills?
Hey, I don't know how my sister got that shit either, bro. Somehow she got the code to get up in there. We spent the night recording music up in there. Remember the next day when we went outside, the white people was like, y'all moved in here? We was like, nope. We
No.
just left that.
The
Yeah, we was
first
squatting. That's what we was
the
doing. We was
first house
squatting.
where I was in that had a fucking elevator in it. The
That was
motherfucker had an
crazy.
elevator in the house.
Yeah, that was
That shit
crazy.
was crazy. I was like, oh, okay. It was us. It was me, you,
Earth
uh,
tones.
the and the Tones
Yep.
and the rest of the Abyss. I think was there. Your sister was there. Yeah,
Yep.
that was a dope night. That was like, ooh, that's still the biggest house I've been
Yeah, that
in.
house fire, bro. That house is fresh. I don't know how she got that code, but all I know is, nigga, we spent the night up
We
in
was
that
in there
mug.
spending the night. And that motherfucker had
Smoking,
snacks and
nigga.
everything.
Yeah. That's crazy. That is funny, bro. That's funny, man.
But y'all, we finna end this interview, man. Shout out to my boy Radio still doing his thing. That's my brother, man. Brother from another mother, man. And like, I love his mom and his step pops like they was my own, man.
Right.
So
Real
man,
family singing, bro.
man,
Mm-hmm.
make sure you let them know that I said what's up, man. Happy birthday, Kenyon.
Yep. My mom's
I didn't
birthday
know
tomorrow. Feel me?
huh?
Yeah. I said mom's birthday tomorrow.
Your mom's birthday tomorrow?
Yep.
Happy birthday,
Mm-hmm.
Blondie.
Yep.
Your birthday was on like the
31st.
31st or something, ain't it?
31st. Yep.
31st. See,
31st.
I know my
Mm-hmm.
brother.
All three of us.
I,
Yep.
I I know my brother. They're all in
Facts.
March. God damn it,
Facts.
March baby.
Yep.
Yeah. So what you doing for your birthday?
I don't know, man. I wanted to go down to Memphis. You know, they got like got Big Bass Pyramid, like that's pretty dope. You feel me? Like hotel resort type shit. So I might go out there with the fam, man. We gonna see. If not there, I'll probably go to New Orleans. You know what I mean? To go to New Orleans, go see the fam out there.
So, but we've been talking about you coming back out here in the 209. We're gonna do
Gotta
something
do it.
big when you come back out here,
Gotta
y'all.
do
So
it. Gotta do it. Let's do it.
make
Show up and show out, man.
make sure y'all stay tuned, man, to what's finna come, man. We
Yes,
gonna do some
sir.
big things on the Black and Mickey's podcast, y'all. We got some me and him we even talking about some movie shit that
Mm.
we finna put into play,
Yep.
y'all.
Yep.
So y'all motherfuckers stay tuned, man, because you know when everything that we done together, it's been big.
Up,
Everything that we
up and
done
out of
together
here.
has been big since the first shit.
Facts. All facts. No cap.
Man, at all. Like that's what I'm saying. That's why I always love and respect you as a brother, man. You stay real, man. You never switched up on me, man. And you don't find too many real ones like that, man, out
Yeah.
here.
No. No.
And you know you're part of my brotherhood. You're part of my circle. You're part of my story in life. Period, bro.
Yeah.
And I know
Likewise. You
probably
already
the
know.
same for you.
Yeah, for surely. For
And,
surely.
through everything. Like we ain't gotta talk on the phone every day and none
Yep.
of that, but it's still that brotherhood still's there every time we talk. And I appreciate
Absolutely.
everything that you have done for me, even if I can't like I said, like all the years you was in Asia, every time I talk to you, trying to get me out there.
Right.
Like nigga,
Right.
that's my brother. Like nigga, I'm gonna do that. Like nigga, like if he on, I'm gonna get on. Don't even worry about it. Like and if I'm on, he gonna be on. So it's the same. It's the same shit, and that's what I fuck with. That's what I respect. Motherfuckers show the same love that you showed them, and don't too many people do that. Like so I
Word.
definitely you forever in my favor for that because you have showed that time after time, just like I have showed that time after time with you. So, and that's what it's about, y'all. Staying connected, staying
Right.
connected.
I just texted that them shit just now. I said, let's stay connected. Talking to Lavish. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So we're gonna keep this shit popping, y'all, and y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Any last words you want to say before you go out, man?
Man, just stay tuned, you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned on to the movement. Follow me at Radio3000, man. Y'all make sure y'all, in these crazy times we live in, you know what I'm saying? Keep God first in everything you do. You feel me? Without him, ain't nothing gonna work. It's time to pick your side, pick the right side, because it's getting ugly out here. You feel me? That's
Off
my
top,
final message.
off
Yeah.
top. That's what's up, y'all. Uh, Appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight, man, with my bro Radio 3000. Wow, man, I appreciate for him to give me these hours. Like we've been on here like 3 hours now, y'all.
Thanks.
So I appreciate that. Like I really wanted to get my bro. We're gonna do that in person. We're gonna do an in person interview too. But I was like, man, I want to get bro on, man, and I just thought like, shit, let's do a virtual. Like
Yeah,
shit, like
easy.
it's the new generation. Like let's do it. And
Thanks.
he was all with it, and of course I knew he'll be with it, but because if I ever need him, he gonna be there for me. But I'm trying to come back to the ATL real soon, bro. So
Pull up on me. You already
man,
know.
just
You already know.
just have a couch or extra bed for me
You have a whole room,
or
bro.
whatever.
You
I
already
know
know.
it's all good because I ain't met my little nephew yet, and I do want to get out there. What he like 2 now?
Yeah, he too. Yep. He too.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
crazy, man. I gotta get out there though. As soon
Yep.
as I get my shit right out here, man. As soon as I take care of shit out here, but
No
I
doubt.
definitely gonna make my return to ATL. Because I just have memories of the time I was out there and we did do shit. I still remember that. I remember the fucking name of the shit you took me to. It's called Lucky's.
Oh, Lucky Lad. Yeah, downtown. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fire. Man, it's just the scene different now, man. It's a bunch of sections and niggas just standing around. You know what I'm saying? It ain't fun no more, man. As far as like the night scene, but it's a lot of other stuff going on, like on the production side. That's super dope. They got going out here. People are doing that.
I missed those times. I think the first time in my favorite spot out there was the Velvet
Yeah,
Room
yeah,
out,
that's my favorite. Yeah,
out there with you and Rick. Like I said, like that's memorable when they said, "Oh, shout out to Cali," and they played that California Love, and I was pissed off.
hey, your favorite song? Your favorite West Coast song of
Nigga,
all time?
hell no, nigga. I was like California Love, like nigga. We got Mac Dre going up right now. We got E40, and they
That's
gonna
all they
play.
knew. That's all they know, man. Now they playing Kendrick, which is cool. But yeah,
So,
you
bro,
talk about old
I'm
school
I'm
Cali,
just
you
glad
good.
that both of us still blessed
Yeah,
and alive, and man, and really still
no,
just pushing what we need to push.
no
And
doubt.
and I know, we gonna be there one day. Like they say, you don't really start making money till you're in your 40s.
Mm,
Now we both hit our 40s, so
mm,
now it's our turn, man. It's our
yeah,
time. Our time is now. You got your movement going out there. I got something going out here. So and then when we connect, it's gonna be that much greater. So
facts, Rich.
keep doing your thing out there, bro. Keep
Yes, sir.
being a dope father. I know that kind of takes time out your life,
Oh,
but at the same time, you still got dreams and goals to help your to leave something for your child.
no
So
doubt.
don't give up, don't stop, because with me, that's what stopped my shit for a long time is having a family. And like I lost a lot of years where I should have been pushing. Like I should have really
Mm,
been pushing, but me having a family, I got to, I'm doing this family thing, and it stopped the dream. And now you can't take care of the family like you want to,
God,
because
yeah,
that dream ain't there. And you could have, I could have already probably made it, but it is what it is. We don't give up, we don't stop, we still keep pushing that shit. So
yeah,
keep doing your thing, brother.
no doubt. We'll
You
do,
always
man.
got my support. Uh, Tap in with me when you come out here, man. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing the Black and Mickey's Podcast Awards. Hopefully, you'll be out here by then.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be out there by then for sure. Yep. We back at it, man. But yeah, definitely, man. Appreciate you getting me on the platform. You know what I'm saying? Black and Mickey, proud of you, bro. All what you've done with this platform and giving people a voice, playing music. You know what I'm saying? Also, what you was doing through 2020 when you was giving all that money away. You know what I'm saying? To everybody, giving them a stage. So keep on rocking too, brother. I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna holler at you soon, man.
All right, love you, bro.
Love, man.
All
Peace.
right, we out.
Yeah.